Good morning. I'm alive. Welcome, welcome. It's not showing I'm live yet, bear with me. Good morning, if you can see me, hello. Welcome, welcome. There we go. My name's Liz, this is Guided by Angels, and this is a live Q&A with me today on this magical Wednesday. Is it Wednesday? Wonderful Wednesday today. There's a full moon today, so I'm wishing everyone a wonderful day. If you are watching this back with me later as a replay, all you need to do is click anywhere during the replay and you'll receive an answer in the moment, something you need to know. Could be about love, life, anything that's going on really. You can ask me a question in real time. I do prioritise super chats and members' milestones. And I have actually set up a buy me a hot chocolate as well. So I can bring that in today for anyone who struggles to do a super chat. I will keep an eye on that on here as well. So big welcome to everyone who's here. Just bear with me, let me make sure this is set up right here. Okay, welcome, welcome. So let's do this then. Welcome, Samantha. Great to have you here, honey. Happy full moon. I've got my full moon cards here as well. I've got my divine timing deck. I've got John B's deck, the beautiful chakra oracle. I've got the Twin Flame Soul Messages Volume 2 by Soulmates Twin Flames Inc. I've got the Spellcasters Tarot. I've got my deck, the Twin Flame What's the Energy Oracle, and the Twin Flame Answers and Illumination. And I've got the Magical Nordic Tarot by Jane Wallace and the Time Oracle card. So those are the decks I'm going to be using today, and anything else I'm guided to. So we're going to start with the beautiful Samantha says, hi Liz, any messages from Gabriel today? Samantha was first in the house, that's why I'm answering, not the donation. You can see I've got Cassie and Nina there, welcome honeys. So what's the message coming through from Gabriel today? So the message is, I cherish every moment we spend together. So he really does value the time that you've shared. You know, the times you've shared, no matter whether they've been moments or minutes or hours or whatever time he has with you, it's a real gift. And he does recognise that. And he wants you to know that as well. And he also cherishes the moments he has with you in the other realms too, especially in dream state. So he said, I do cherish you. I do cherish every moment we spend together. So you do matter to him. And the moments you share are important. I'll never forget the way you looked when we first met. And that's so true. You know, I can remember everything about what my twin was wearing, what expression was on his face. You know, the way that time kind of stood still when I just saw him there. And he will feel the same way about you. So he said, I'll never forget the way you looked, what you had on, the way you were, the way you handled yourself. So it's not just about physical appearance, but it's about the way he felt. You know, the way he felt when he looked at you and he saw your eyes. You've been carrying the weight of our relationship by yourself and it wasn't fair. I'm ready to do my part. So he's apologising. Okay, he's saying, I know that you've been dealing with this. I know that it may have seemed one-sided. I know it may seem like you've been doing all the giving and I've been just doing nothing, but I'm going to deal with it now. So I feel it's like he's ready to come in equally. And that's also what he's reminding you of. You know, it needs to be equally balanced when he comes in. They give me a lot of heat when I'm connected with the two of you. So you may be feeling a lot of heat in the body physically. We've got meditation will help. So connect with him in the higher realms today. Meditation will help during this full moon as well. So if you're feeling emotional or heavy energy coming in, meditate. Connect with him there today. But he's thinking about every moment you've spent together, the way he felt when he first saw you, when he first met you. He can't remember, like he can't forget that, like he can't perhaps remember other things, like perhaps he can't remember certain music that was playing or, you know, all the details. It was like time stood still. That's what they're showing me. It was like time stood still. But he's apologising for not doing his part and he's going to change that. I hope that helps, okay? I'm going to do a message for Cassie. It says, can I have a question about what the full moon brings to the connection, please? Bring a timing card in first of all. Anything you need to know that the full moon is doing. What is the full moon doing for your connection? This is for Cassia. We've got, it's bringing in a beginning. Look at this. We've got the solstice, 21st of June. And it's not far away now. So something is going to be shifting around then. Work on self-love. So what I've got coming in here is February just gone to the summer solstice on the 21st of June. Is a time where you may have been working more on you. It may have been a time where there's been a pause in the connection because there's been healing work taking place. It feels like you've both been working on self-love, and that's really powerful. So I feel that around the solstice, there's going to be some kind of change or some kind of new beginning or a new cycle that's coming in. Yeah, karmic cycles are ending. Now, if you watch the members reading I shared today, I actually shared it yesterday, but it's all about a new timeline coming in between August and May, which is super powerful. And this is part of it. So there is a karmic cycle taking place. So if there is a karmic situation involved in your connection, then whatever's gone on between February and whatever's going on between now and the solstice on the 21st is having an impact on this karmic ending. So in other words, it's creating the way for this karmic ending. So I feel what you need to be aware of is there is a karmic ending coming in, and this full moon is helping. I hope that helps, okay? Nina, thank you for being here. Did I click on this as soon as you started? You absolutely did, honey. So I'm just, oh, you've done a milestone there as well. So let me do your milestone. This is for Nina, who came in third. Okay, so I'm not missing anyone out, just doing Nina. Nina says, hello, beautiful Liz and Soul Fam. May I have a message from my person as well? Happy full moon, beautiful here in the States despite the civil unrest. I'm sending you so much love about that. One of our soul sisters told me what was going on. So, sending lots of love and light and protection to everyone there. I have to let go of my baggage. So this is what he wants you to know. And you may have things you're still releasing yourself. And, this is a great card to come out with the full moon because the full moon is a message about release. So I have to let go of my baggage. So there are things he knows he's aware of that he's got to release and let go of and change. Again, we've got meditation will help. So this is the second time this card's come out today. So I feel this would be a great day with this particular full moon to connect in the 5D, but also to use meditation as a tool to relax you and calm your energy down and bring in some peace. Have a clear out. So you may well be clearing things out right now and have a relaxing, cleansing bath. Okay, so maybe have a nice bath and perhaps do a meditation in the bath or connect with him there. And I'm getting a lot of heat coming through again, so I feel there's a lot of chemistry building again today. So that's the last thing he said to me. I love you so much, but I have so much baggage. He's clearing that baggage. I have to let go of this. So he's aware of what he needs to do. And again, having a clear out is what he's doing. But you may be energetically guided to do that too. So let's see what the energy around the connection is. So I feel there's good things coming in. Look at this, contact will resume. So it's not over between you, as you know. You're just coming into alignment. You're both learning required lessons. There's fear being released, so you can have a compromise, and that's why there's a cleansing taking place. And you've got maybe. So let go of the maybe. Is it going to happen? Maybe, maybe not. Let that go and have complete faith. I hope that helps, okay? And happy full moon to you, and thank you for coming in third. We've got... let me have a look who we got here. I'm just doing some messages out the chat as well. We got the beautiful Tara says, morning, hon, any angel messages? So what's the message for you with this full moon for Tara? We've got go for a walk in the moonlight. So if you go for a walk today, whether it's today during the day because the sun is still out and the moon is still there, the sun and moon live in the same sky, even though you may not see them both together. Sometimes you can. But go for a walk, whether it's today or tonight in the actual moonlight itself. Even if you can't see the moon, even if there's cloud cover, you'll still feel the energy of it. So going for a walk will help you today, especially if you haven't gone for a walk for a while. Okay, or maybe you're thinking, I need to go out. That was me. I felt like I needed to go for a walk yesterday, and I felt so much better on that walk. So message coming through is, root chakra, demotivated. So if you're feeling demotivated, or if you're feeling like there's any stagnant energy, or if you go for a walk, it's going to cleanse that. It'll cleanse your root chakra. It'll make you feel better. So make the effort today to go for a walk. Or if you normally go for a walk, if you do that anyway, perhaps take a different route or go somewhere new, or, do something a bit different, and it will activate something in the root chakra, and you'll feel motivated again, or you'll feel creative again, or it will cleanse something. And they give me fear, it may even release some blocks. I hope that helps, okay? CC Lynn, thank you for the donation, honey. And just to let everyone know as well, I have started a buy me a coffee, or buy me a hot chocolate. I don't drink coffee, but buy me a coffee hot chocolate page thing too. So if anyone struggles with super chats, you can always do that today. I've put the link in the description box, or PayPal. I've got everything open today. I've got access to everything, so I can see what's going on today, okay? So we've got CC Lynn. What's the question? There you are, honey. Good morning, Liz. How does my love feel today? I feel much emotion, back pain and headache. So obviously headache is tension, so he may be feeling tense about things. They give me that straight away as I connected with your energy then, but it's more like around the third eye. So this could well be about him connecting with his intuition, or perhaps blocking it in some way. Let me know where your back pain is. Is it middle, lower, or upper back? Okay, let's see what's going on. It's all to do with stability, but I'm just interested to know which part of your back is hurting. Okay, let's see what he wants you to know. I'm ready to be open and honest with you. So he wants to open up. He said, I'm ready. So he's trying to find the strength right now to be able to find the words and move forward. Okay, I'm ready to be open and honest with you. I want to be open and honest with you. This is what he wants. And he feels ready, okay? So this is a good message. Because I feel over the last few readings, he's been stressing a lot. I'm not saying he isn't stressing, but he's saying, I know I'm ready to be honest with you. I know what I need to do. So he is aware of what he needs to do. We've got have a good scream. Okay, so if you have a good scream, it will help you to release any tension or anything that you've got going on in the physical body. Release those fears. Okay, so you need to release your own fears, and he's releasing his fears about being open and honest with you. This is coming in within 6 months. So it's really interesting. You've got a timeline coming through, because he's saying, I am ready. I want to be open and honest with you. I am ready. He's dealing with stability. That's why you've got back pain. He may be feeling a bit of guilt. He may be dealing with finances. He wants to show you he loves you, because you may be feeling a bit unloved in the situation physically. So, not emotionally, because I know you're feeling, positive a lot of the time. You're focusing on self-love and self-care. But I definitely feel he wants to show up for you in a physical way. And this is coming within 6 months. So to be open and honest with you is a very clear message about coming out into the open, changing things. So it's not just about having a conversation with you and then going back to where he is. This is about the change. And this is happening within 6 months. So again, by December, something big coming in. And obviously you are a member of the channel. So if you watch today's members reading, it will give you a bit more advice, because there's a timeline shift coming in from August. I hope that helps, okay? Mariana, thank you for the donation. M's thoughts and feelings for me. So what does M want to say to you today? I've been terrified your answer would be no. So I feel he actually is thinking about proposing here, a proposal. Now, this could be about something other than marriage. So he could be thinking about perhaps suggesting something to you, and he's worried that you're going to say no to him. So he said, I'm terrified you're going to give me a no. But I feel this is more about proposal. So when I'm connecting with his deepest thoughts and feelings, he has thought about proposing to you and what that means, and he's worried that you may say no. Okay, so that's like his deepest fear. So he's definitely thinking about commitment. CC says lower back. Yeah, that's finances. So he'll be dealing with finances. He'll be worrying about money in some way, and that may be causing a tension headache. He doesn't want to argue with you, but I don't feel it's really an argument with you. It's more an inner battle he's going through. So there could be some inner battles about this proposal or moving towards you, or his own fears about being rejected. So I feel he's got proposal on his mind. Give me a block there. And you may be holding this in. So you may well get a proposal coming. Okay? Yeah, you've got to be patient, and it'll move into a harmonious thing. So, and you've got the stag there as well. Wait, so it looks like a horse to me, that does. Okay, and the horse is connected with 2026. And also there's something could be happening around the new moon. So I feel that everything you want with him is available to you in time. So you've got to be patient right now. You just may get a proposal. I hope that helps, okay? Something big could be happening in 2026 for you. We've got Ashwini, thank you for the donation, honey. 3D messages from him. So what does he want you to know? 3D message. What's the message coming through? So the message coming through is, I was shocked by how quickly my feelings for you developed. So, he's thinking about the past a lot. He's thinking about times you've shared and things that have happened. And he's saying it shocked me by how I felt. So in other words, he knew straight away at the beginning that he had feelings for you. He knew right then. And he was surprised by how quickly those feelings developed. So again, that may have made him go into fear and stress, trying to block it out, because it can be very overwhelming. So I feel that he's thinking a lot about the past. maybe even conversations you've had or things that have happened in the past. And he does want to have a conversation with you about his feelings. And I feel that's what's coming, okay? And this is in the physical world. This is in the 3D. Okay, so he's thinking about how he can perhaps start the conversation with you. Yeah, they're working it out. Give them time. Obviously, I know the cards are backwards. It's YouTube. It's not my settings. But it says they are working it out. Give them time. So again, he's working out. And you've got to give him time how to do this. You know, he's working out how to start a conversation with you. He's working out how to talk about his feelings for you. That's what he's trying to do. Okay, so let's bring in a chakra card for you. Something that may be helping right now or something that can help you. We've got critical thinker, and that's really what you both struggle with in a way, because he may criticize certain things he's done. You criticize certain things he's done. And you've got crown chakra there as well. So I feel that you've got to move out of critical thinking. Thinking everything's going wrong when it's going right. Being negative about things. And this is still something you are healing. Okay, I love that you got the on sign there as well. There's a lot of power in this card here. So I'm definitely feeling if you breathe through these moments when you go into your panic or your pain or your stress and focus on peace. I hope that helps, okay? Katie, thank you for the donation. Great to see you, honey. What's coming for my DM and I in this full moon? Anything he wants to say? So what's coming with this full moon? I'll pull your full moon card as well. Kissing. Okay, so there could be some energetic kissing going on, and friendships are changing. Now let's get a bit of clarifying on this, because the friendships are changing. So this could well be releasing certain people from their life, or you releasing certain people from your life to be more in alignment with the connection with each other, be more balanced. So this can definitely be getting rid of things that don't serve you, people who don't serve you, you know, maybe negative or who want to gossip or be toxic in any way. And this could also be online friendships. It's not just about people in the physical world. You know, this could be social media connections too. I do feel he wants to kiss you, or he's thinking about kissing you, or he's been kissing you in the astral realms. And the karmic cycles are ending. Why? So he can kiss you. So again, friendships are changing. So he may have a friendship with his karmic partner, and that may be changing. So perhaps if they've been friendly to each other, and I'm not saying it isn't toxic, what I'm saying is they may have had a friendship that's changing in some way. It's because this karmic cycle is ending. So I feel he's very aware it's nothing more than friendship, even if that's there. And that's why things are changing. So again, I love that this karmic cycles are ending cards coming out, because again, it's showing you there's a big shift happening. And I definitely feel that's coming in from August to May. You know, if you connect with the members reading I shared yesterday, well today, for today, it's about a new timeline coming in between August to May, which I feel is a timeline for union for many, okay? Yeah, my feelings for you came out of nowhere and knocked me off my feet. So the feelings he had for you made him weak at the knees, just like they did for you. And these feelings came out of nowhere. It was a shock. So it was very disorientating to him. These feelings came out of nowhere. And I feel he's feeling a lot of feelings right now, and it's making him feel a bit disorientated. So if you're having any nausea or dizziness, that's the reason why. Because things are shifting and changing. And the energy coming out here, we've got, yeah, the Emperor in reverse. So he's still gaining power to step into the masculine energy and power, and you're still learning how to set boundaries down. Okay, so this is what's happening between the two of you. Your boundaries could be waiting for the end of this karmic cycle, or being aware of what you will and won't accept until that happens, setting strong boundaries down and enforcing those boundaries so that he can step into his spiritual power. But I definitely feel there's a huge message of change here. The devil is the ego. I don't feel it's causing as much problems as it was, because things are changing. So let me just connect with the karmic situation. When you bring in the karmic struggles, just bear with me 1 second here. I just want to see, because I'm feeling a big shift in the connection between him and his karmic partner. Like something is becoming more indifferent. He's becoming more indifferent to it. Okay? Yeah, you will always be precious to me. It's like he's getting ready to end this, because he's saying you'll always be precious to me, karmic partner, but it's over. It's like he's getting to a energy of indifference with this person. You know, whereas before he may have cared about this person and wanted what was best for this person, all that. He's not now. It's like getting to the end of this cycle. I really am connecting with that. So again, patience is the power. I hope that helps, okay? Ashwini, thank you for donating for your friend S from her DM. So what does your friend's DM want to say? My bad decisions keep playing in my mind and I wish I could go back and change them. So he feels like he's made the wrong decision in the past and he wants to put that right. And that's on his mind. So he's going over and over this in his mind. I promise you my heart forever. So he definitely wants to make up for the past. You've got the promise there, which is about the promise of being together in union. So I feel he wants to right a wrong. Okay, he feels like he's made a wrong decision. Now, there is no wrong decisions. Everything is about learning and growth. But I definitely feel he wants to express through wishes he could go back and change things. But obviously, we can't really do that because then we don't learn the lessons, you see. That's why the separation is needed, to recognise these things and prepare and go through a healing. So I feel the separation is still needed right now because he's coming to terms with things and he's going to right a wrong. So I've got a timeline around this because obviously we've still got the separation is needed. So this separation is still, it's still there for a reason. Oh, they're giving me fears. This may also be your friends healing her own fears around this. Yeah, we've got Pisces energy. So Pisces is about going deep within. So I'm connecting more with the sign itself and the meaning of the sign rather than the timeline. There could be something occurring around February to March next year, which could be big. Okay, so that could be a timeline for union. But I am feeling this is more about why the separation is needed, to go deep within. Okay, there's still some processing, some healing taking place right now. So I feel patience is the key. But something could be taking place big time around the Pisces season for her. I hope that helps, okay? And Joanne, thank you for the donation. Hi, Liz, any message from DM today and his current emotions and feelings towards me? So what do we need to know? I see a future for us and hold on to that vision. So what he's doing is he's constantly thinking about the way he wants things to be. So he will be projecting that into the universe and that will be creating the way. So remember, thoughts become things. So he is thinking about a future with you and what that would look like and be like. And that is actually what he is moving forward. Ashwini, I've just done your question for your friends, okay, before this one. Okay, so, you've got to stick around. You can't come in and say I haven't done it when you're not here. So I've just done it now. I've done yours and that person's. Okay, so I see a future for us. So he's holding that vision. He's saying, I hold on to that vision. I hold on to that vision, okay? So the message is they're having intimate fantasies about you. So I definitely feel he's having fantasies about the future and what that will look like and be like. And this is also intimate. So this could be very sensual. Okay, and the answer's already within you. Quiet your mind to receive that. So he's gone within to quiet his mind to receive the answers. He's very aware of where he belongs and he's thinking about this. And this is creating a manifestation with this full moon. So he does want a future with you. He is feeling emotional. He is feeling a lot of heat in the body. So you may also be connecting with that. So the answers are within you. So the message for you today with this full moon is to go within, breathe, perhaps connect with him through the 5D or do a meditation, and you'll receive any answers you need. I hope that helps, okay? Alvin, great to see you. Thank you for the donation. Morning, Liz. Hope you're well. Can I get a message about my connection with Kay? So what's the energy around you and Kay today with this full moon? Big welcome to everyone who's in the house. Hey, Lion of God, thank you for being here, honey. Financial issues. So financial issues are affecting Kay right now. So she may be thinking about work. She may be thinking about money, bills, sorting things out financially. She may want to have more money in the bank before she comes towards you, or she's dealing with that today. So make space for them in your home. What this means is you're going through a preparation right now. Okay, so you may want to look at your home right now, where you're living, what the place is like, and say, is the space here for her? Is the space here for, not necessarily saying she's going to move in with you there, but you can actually look at your energy and think, right, well, if she did knock on the door right now and kind of want to see me, what's the space like here? Is it ready for her? So I feel this is more about you preparing in your own way for her, and give any concerns you have for heaven. Give them to heaven. Okay, and also if you're going through any financial issues yourself, or any money worries yourself, or any struggles, give it all to heaven and trust the love right now. So it's so important right now you trust the Lord. So I do feel that she's dealing with money today, finances. She could be focused on work. The pain of missing you never leaves me. Okay, so she misses you and she feels pain. And I feel she's distracting herself with something else today. So she could be distracting herself with work, money, other things, material things. And she's saying it's not fair for you to be in the middle of my drama. So she feels like she's got some kind of drama going on. And this could well be financial drama. And she doesn't want to drag you into that. So I feel she's taking care of her own personal stuff first before she moves towards you. And you're being guided to prepare your space. I hope that helps, okay? Raluca, thank you for the donation, honey, and thank you for the cat. And a big shout out to Donna, who's in the house as well. I'm just having a look at what moderators I've got in there. Hi, Liz, can I have a message with the full moon and a message for my twin? So this is for Raluca. What's the message for the full moon for you? We've got they're working it out, give them time. So you need time too, because you're also working things out, but he is working things out. So this is another message about patience. Yep, surrender, give it to God. So it's like the angels are reminding you that that's your lesson right now. That's what you're learning to do, to surrender and give it time and to have faith that everything is working out the right way. Okay? He's saying, I know I need to swallow my pride and do what's right. And you may even be having issues with the throat chakra, maybe having a swallowing issue, or, maybe having issues with this area here, So again, this could be a sore throat or issues when he's swallowing. But he said, I know I need to swallow my pride. I know I need to do what's right here. So again, you've got to give him time to do that, because that's what he's working out. So again, the more you surrender, the more you give it to God, the quicker things will manifest for you. Let me see if I can get you a timing. Any timing coming through you need to know. Luck is on your side, 13. Now we've got Friday the 13th. Is it this week? Or is it today, the 11th? Yeah, it's Friday the 13th. So something lucky could come in around Friday. Okay, but luck is on your side. You may see 1313. You could see 313. You could see ladybugs. Big message about something shifting. I hope that helps, okay? Cece, thank you for the donation. Let's have it. I've got 2 questions from you, I think. 2 donations. So I'll do you both together. So guidance on a message from Jake. Okay, let's see what he wants to say first of all to you. The dynamic between us needs more balance because I need to give more. Now that's really potent, because you're saying sudden shift that deserve and open to true love, respect and happiness, not avoidance with or without him. So what you're really saying is, I know this connection needs to be more balanced, and that's what he's saying. And because you've recognized that, he's shifted something. Okay, this is also, remember, about you giving to yourself and not over giving. So he's saying the dynamic between us, it needs to be more balanced, more give and take. I know I need to give more. So you recognizing that has actually created an energetic shift. Will I book paid art projects I applied for? So will you book any paid art projects that you applied for? Will you book any paid projects that you applied for? So what have we got here then? We've got the 7 of Cups in reverse. So what I'm feeling with this is, I feel you've got to give it a little bit more time. Okay, I do feel there is choices and opportunities coming in around you. You don't have to rush into something straight away. Okay, so the message coming through is look for a sign. It's unlikely. So I feel what this means is it's unlikely to happen either the way you think it will or in the timeline you expect it to come in. Because I do feel there could be some delays around this. I'm not saying it's not going to happen, but I feel it may take a bit more time, or it may happen in a different way than you expect. So again, this is about you needing to have an open mind and see things, from a soul perspective, and to be patient with yourself and not get mad at yourself when things don't seem to be working out a certain way. Because you're learning how to be flexible and adaptable. So you're saying, your second question is, regarding my flatmate on avoidance, I defended my energy yesterday to him and he kept lying and posing. I wonder if this is a sign to move as he caused the fire alarms to go off. So first of all, fire alarms is anger. What you're being asked to do is breathe when you get angry or frustrated. So it could be a message to move. If you're intuitively feeling that you want to move, then obviously that's something that you're guided to do. But I'm not picking up on that when I'm channeling the energy. I feel it's more that if he riles you up inside, if you're getting angry at him or frustrated, try and breathe through that and be very calm and collected. Because fire alarms is about, the anger. the red, like, seeing red. So I feel that what he's doing is, he's struggling with his own self. So remember, it's nothing to do with you directly. It's about his own self and the way he feels about himself. It's nothing to do with you. So what does Archangel Michael want you to know in this situation? What does Archangel Michael want you to know? But I feel that's the message. It's about breath work and calming your energy down and not getting angry. So you'll manifest what you need. So the angels are coming through saying, look, whatever's going on in your situation, whether it's to do with these art projects, whether it's to do with moving, whatever it is, you'll manifest what you need. So you are protected right now. So you may see 444. It says express gratitude as if your plans have already come to pass. So perhaps even see your flatmate acting differently in your mind. Trust that the angels are bringing you the assistance you need. And that could be to feel more at peace with things. I hope that helps, okay? They give me a block there. I've also got regain your focus. I need to give you this message. Trivial life matters are distracting you from your goals. And I'm here to help you stay grounded. That's Archangel Metatron. And Metatron is the angel of divine timing. So you may get distracted by these little things that don't mean anything in the grand scheme of things. You've got to put your focus elsewhere. I hope that helps, okay? Kat, thank you for the donation, honey. Let me just have a quick check, because I am checking. I am saying if anyone wants to buy me a hot chocolate today instead of super chatting. If someone can't super chat me, I will keep an eye on my email, okay? And all you need to do if you do that, don't put the question in with the buy me a coffee thing. Just send me an email to guidedbyangelsreadings@gmail.com. Send me an email and say I've just bought you a hot chocolate and put your question there, and I'll be on my phone because I've got my phone here, okay? Unless I have any technical difficulties with this chat stopping or anything like that, I'll be able to do that. So Kat says, and Angela is sending you lots of love. She's still wearing a little sparkly white dress here, even though it's summertime. Can I please get a tarot card about S's feelings and intentions towards me? He is silent from 2 weeks. So what's the message? What are his feelings and intentions towards you? Well, first of all, you've got the star. So good intentions. Okay, he's being guided to you and you've been reminded to have faith in that. So remember, if there's a silence, it's actually a protection. It's a healing. It's good. Silence is good for the connection sometimes. Look at this to bring you together. I love that. So you've got the rainbow, which is really standing out, which is the protection. And this is the lovers, but it really does look like the Two of Cups, don't you think? So I'm seeing this as more about the silence as helping to guide you back together. And you've got the Seven of Cups. So there may be a choice or a decision, but I feel this is coming in. So I feel definitely between now and July, something is shifting. Something is happening. You've got to think outside the box here. So this is a really powerful message. You've also got the Emperor, the right way round. Okay, maturity. So he's still growing up spiritually. You've got the Devil the right way round, which is about setting boundaries and not letting the ego get in the way. And then you've got the Eight of Pentacles in reverse, which is the hard work will lead to the right things. But we've got opportunities. Because I really read this tarot deck a bit like an oracle deck. And the opportunities are in reverse. So it feels like the opportunity will come in at the right time. You've got to have faith. This could be something shifting between July and August time. But everything is looking good here. Everything is looking good. You just have to have faith. So let's get an angel message for you with the full moon. So we've got end what you need, you need to end. And he may well be taking care of that right now. He may be ending things he needs to end in his life and deal with things, heal things. So you've got to breathe it all out. So just trust that everything is working out right now. I hope that helps, okay? So we got Tara. So I did answer Tara's question right at the beginning. Okay, so thank you for donating, honey. I have answered your question right at the beginning, okay? Justin, thank you for the donation. Heart heavy. Yes, I'm doing my work, just in my feelings. So again, you're in your feelings, so what do you need to do? You need to breathe and affirm, I am safe. Work on breath work, because that will calm your energy, okay? No contact. I left him some dinner I made, not even a thank you. Well, again, you're giving. You're trying to give. You're giving. You're saying, I made some dinner and he didn't appreciate it, so stop doing that. Okay, you're trying to get him to love you. You're trying to get him to, show up for you in some way, and you can't do that. So don't do these things. I'm not saying it's wrong. You're a very kind, loving person, but you've got to get the balance right. While he's still not giving back to you with even perhaps a thank you, or you've got to pull the energy back into you. And that's the problem right now. You're expecting things. You've got expectations. He should be doing this. He should be doing that. And it makes you feel like something's wrong. Go for a walk in the moonlight tonight. Cleanse your energy. Relax yourself. Breathe. And release it to heaven. Okay? So this is what you need to be doing right now. You need to be pulling your energy back. He said, I was refusing to take responsibility. And he's still not really taking responsibility for certain things. So you've got to let him find his power. You can't do that for him. That's something he has to do himself. So the guidance says this is all a form of protection. He's not ready for you yet. He's not ready. So you're being protected, but you've got to protect your own heart because you're causing yourself pain. So I feel actually, Justin, what's happening is you are hurting yourself in this situation. Okay? And that's leading to chaos. So all the chaos is being caused by your own mind. Connect with him through the astral realms. I feel he is coming to you astrally right now. And there may be some close-off energy going on in the astral realm. So you may have a very vivid, intimate dream. You could be feeling all the kundalini. That could also be making you feel all these emotions. So make sure you're working on breath work. Cleanse your sacral chakra. He needs to take the mask off. You just have to wait for that to happen. And that's why there is time apart. So I feel the real message I've got coming through is make sure you are breathing yourself back into the present moment, calming your energy down, relaxing yourself, and stop overgiving or trying. Okay, let him come to you. Okay, I know that you made him dinner. It's a nice thing to do, but the way you're feeling about it, you didn't appreciate it. You're feeling bad about it. Okay, it should be a nice thing. So we've got panic attacks. You may be having some panic attacks too. So if you are, breathe. Okay, calm your energy, affirm, I am safe. It's really what I'm saying before I'm even pulling cards. The angels are with you. And we've got throat chakra, stage fear. They're giving me tooth pain. What I feel it is here is he's got some fear around what to say or how to move forward. Or taking this mask off, stage fear. He's got fear about moving forward. And he's making a decision. They give me a lot of fear around that. So just trust. A lot of fear around this. Just trust that at the right time he will show up the right way. But you have to take your energy back and stop over-giving. I hope that helps. Okay, start giving to you. Focus more on you and what Justin wants than anyone else. Palami, thank you for the donation. Angel message regarding R's health, and if he wants to say anything during the silence, what would that be? I'm praying for him. Okay, so what you need to know about his health right now, ask your angel. So what this means is, okay, you can give your guardian angel a message to give to his guardian angel. It's really powerful when you do this, okay? So ask your guardian angel. You don't need to know your guardian angel's name, even though you can request them to show that to you. Okay, but if you say to your guardian angel, thank you for being with me. I really want R to know this, and thank you for taking it to his guardian angel for me and helping him to understand and recognize the message. So your guardian angel will deliver a message from his guardian angel, and then his guardian angel will relay a message to your guardian angel that you will receive through quiet time, a sign of synchronicity. So I definitely feel the angels are going to help you to receive a message. Okay, so let's connect with his health. Okay, let's connect with his health. We'll see what's going on here. So there's direction here. Okay, and there is manipulative energy around. So I do feel he does actually want to come towards you. Okay, but there is manipulative people around him. So in other words, there could be people blocking that right now. That could be his family, people around him, because they're, not necessarily trying to manipulate his direction, but they are perhaps over worried. So there's some stress there. So they're trying to keep him away from people or things that would cause perhaps more harm. So I definitely feel right now there's not much you can do. You've got to surrender this and give it to God and have faith, okay? Have faith in God and the healing that's taking place. Remember, he's learning lessons. The card coming through here. Okay, we've got you'll feel better soon. Okay, and I feel he is going to feel better soon, regardless of what happens. And chaos causes disruption. So remember, it's the chaos in the mind. So what I'm feeling for you is, if you let go of all this chaos that's going on in your mind, you're going to both feel better soon, because you're worrying about everything, stressing over everything, and you've got to let that go. Okay, so if he could say anything to you, what would it be? I'm going to channel, this is obviously love deck, but I'm going to channel this. I'm ready to love you the way you need to be loved. So what I feel with this is, it's about bringing the connection back in. You know, because obviously this is a friendship. And you're saying, I want to love you, I want to be there for you, I want to give you what you need. But you have to allow that to happen in timing. Because I do feel you'll sort this out, just not right now. You've got to forgive yourself, more importantly. So what's the message around P? So P is saying to you, I've avoided saying something to you that I know I have to say. And this card's moving as well. So he's avoided you because he's been afraid of speaking his truth. And he's saying, I have such a craving for you, it consumes me. So he is craving you. Okay, and I feel this is also because you've been dealing with other things. So he's been feeling your energy shift because obviously you've been stressing more over what's going on with your friends than perhaps him, even though you will have wanted him and needed him and felt like you need support in some way, but the angel's there for you. But he is craving you, okay, and he is wanting you, and it is consuming him a little bit. Yeah, P reached out. I'm not surprised because of this energy, but he wants to tell you something. So even though he's reached out, he's avoided saying something to you that he wants to say, and this could be about his feelings for you and how he feels. So I feel the message coming through for you in all areas of your life right now is to surrender and allow things to unfold, and they will, but you've got to forgive yourself. It's so important. And if you're struggling with that still, call on Mary Magdalene, call on Jesus, call on St. Peter to assist you. I hope that helps, okay? Stella, thank you for the donation, honey. Hi, Liz, message from the angels. I'm not feeling well today. I'm sending you so much love. So let's bring in a message for you from Archangel Michael. Straight out, so you are protected. So whatever's going on, whether it's physical you're thinking about or emotions, you are protected right now. Archangel Michael is saying to you, whatever you're going through, you are safe. And there's a bubble of light surrounding you right now. You can proceed with confidence. So have confidence that you are protected, you're watched over, that it's going to be okay. And take time out for you today and breathe. So what's the message coming through for you from Archangel Raphael? We've got indulge in a massage to boost circulation. So these are things that can help. Now, I'm not saying you've got to go out and have a massage. You may feel like I don't want to do anything today. But you can massage your own body. Okay, you can start perhaps with the pressure points on your hands or massaging your feet or your shoulders, you know, just because you may be tense as well. I've got tenseness coming through. Drink more water. They give me a little block when I'm connecting with that. So water will be helpful today, other than drinking perhaps coffee, tea, whatever you do normally drink. And again, you know, when we're not feeling well, we want to drink water anyway. So if you're already drinking water, you may just need to drink more of it. Remember, a calm mind creates health. So calm your mind down through breath work and relaxing yourself, however you find is the best way to do that for you. And the treatment is, if you need to get it checked out, do it for your own peace of mind. You know, I did a reading for myself a couple of days ago because I was going through ascension symptoms. You know, when I did the last live stream and I got my angel light crystal on, I was going through ascension symptoms and I pulled some cards for me and the angels were saying, it's all right, it's fine. But if you want to get it checked out for your own peace of mind, even though I knew it was ascension, and I did, I went and got it checked out and it was fine. So again, it was just showing me what I already knew deep inside, but sometimes the ego causes pain. You know, problems, fear, thinking the worst, which is what I was doing. And you may be thinking the worst right now about something. It could be about your body, but it could be about your situation. And the angel's saying, if you need to, get it checked out for your own peace of mind. But if you have a nice, relaxing massage, or you drink more water, or you calm your mind, you're going to feel like things are healing. I hope that helps, okay? Well, you're being protected in your situation. And perhaps even visualize a beautiful bubble of light around you. Nothing can penetrate that. I hope that helps, okay? Lee's, thank you for the donation. Message from my Ellie and the angels. Give me a little block in the throat when I'm connecting with you. I'll never forget the way you looked when we first met. So he's been thinking about the past. He's been thinking about the things you were perhaps wearing, the way you looked, the expression on your face, the way you made him feel. So he's thinking about the past. And they give me an itchy right hand, and that's about receiving information or receiving something you need. So I feel he's preparing to come to you, and you may be preparing to receive him. We've got to know, okay? So I feel that it wasn't the right time back then. This is what he's realising. So it feels like when he first met you, he's realising more and more why it had to be a no. Because he knew he had to change things. So it wasn't that he wanted to say no to you. He wanted to change first. There was a change. So I'm not feeling this no is connected with now. I feel this is connected with the past. So he's like reassuring you that no, it wasn't meant to be at that moment because there had to be a change. There needed time for a change. And we got 555 there. So you may even be seeing fives now. You will talk again. So I do feel he's going to come forward. We've got karmic cycles are ending. So whatever the karmic cycle is that's in the way, he's ending what he knows he needs to end. So you're being guided to breathe through this right now. So you will talk again. This no is a not now. Because I feel he's thinking a lot about the past and the way he handled things. So what's the message coming through from Archangel Michael? So the first message for you is have no fear. This is your message. I feel these are connected with him, okay? So for you, fear is a trap of the ego. Allow Archangel Michael to come in, so allow him to use his sword of light to free you from the disquieting feelings holding you back. So if anything clouds your mind or gets in your head, Michael will release that. Okay, and the angels saying have no fear. The angels are near. And he is getting his power back right now. If you're seeing 313, if you start seeing that number, this is a sign something is going to happen. We've got recognize the signs from above, especially the dove. Because remember, the dove is a sign of union being very close. Now, I know we haven't been picking up a lot on the dove in readings, but again, it's because there's still healing happening and things are still shifting forward. But for you, I'm picking up on the dove as a sign of union. And you've got 26. So I feel this could be a big message about union for you in 2026. And he's finding the power to move forward. Yeah, trust in divine purpose and divine timing. So there is a reason for everything. I hope that helps, okay? Alvin says, I'm feeling a little directionless for my coaching business. What's in store for its future? So I'm sending you lots of love. Thank you for the donation. So what's in store? Compromise. There needs to be balance and compromise in this situation. So you may need to compromise something for something else to work. So let's go a bit deeper into this. So what's going on with your coaching business? I feel that right now you're receiving everything you need to receive through your intuition, but you may be blocking that in some way. So it's like all the answers are there. They're going to come in around the new moon as well. I feel you could receive some kind of big answer or big sign or shift, or something could happen around the new moon. Now the new moon is coming in on the 25th. So something could be happening around the 25th. And the baby there is a symbol of this growth. So I feel it is growing, but you've got to give it time. And your intuition is trying to speak to you, but you may be blocking it in some way. And that could be because of fear. Okay, and again, balance, going in nature. Okay, you may even see birds. Birds are messengers from heaven. So I feel the message here is calm your mind, Alvin, go into nature, and you're going to receive some answers. But you may need to compromise something. You don't obviously have to compromise your integrity or your business sense or your ideas, but you may need to compromise something else to bring balance in. So I feel if you go outdoors, the answers will come to you. And you may even see a little bird. There is a sign that you are surrounded by heaven. Now this could be a robin. Do you know, the other day I was talking to my mum and dad, and the first time ever, 2 robins came together. I went in the kitchen, there was 2 robins sitting on the garage roof. And I've never seen 2 robins together in that way ever in my entire life. I've seen lots of single robins, but never 2 robins together. Super beautiful. Look at this, judgmental. So again, you may be judging yourself, or you may be going over things in your mind, causing yourself problems. So it may even be worthwhile for you to cleanse your sacral chakra, because sacral chakra can bring up frustration and impatience about certain things. So I feel you've got to give it time. Let me see if I can get a timeline around things moving forward. Because I just feel it's growing, you've got to give it time. Trust in miracles. You are a magnet. What you give out, you get back. So you'll be successful at all the things you do, but you have to give it time. Now, this could also be a message about what's going to happen over the next 14 months, because you've got 27 there. So there could be a big shift between the next 14 months in 2027. So obviously if we look at the 12 months would be this time next year. And then 2 months from that would be June, July, August time 2026 to 2027. So this could be when there's big success in this situation. So I feel like it may be a slow burner, but it's going to lead to what you want in the end. But you may have to compromise. I hope that helps, okay? Mon19, thank you for the donation. I had to unfollow TJ to focus on me. 5, line for comms open and felt... So you're saying the line for communication is open. I think that's what you mean. And I felt things shift drastically. I have a deeper knowing of the self. I saw a firefly for the first time. That's powerful. Followed by his name. A message for me from him and the angels. Well, obviously, do what you feel is right, okay? 5 is a mistake. Well, 5 is about change. Remember, there's no mistake. So if that 5 has come in, it's a sign of change. Rapid change and transformation. Okay? So... you said I had to unfollow him to focus on me. When you put line for communication is open, I think what you're saying is the communication is open. Okay, so he has a way to communicate, so it's not like you've blocked in any way. Okay, because again, remember when we block our twin, we're blocking ourselves. But obviously you have to do what's right for you. We do learn though on this journey to have self-discipline. So you don't actually need to unfollow, unblock or delete or anything. This is something I'm learning in my own journey right now. Okay, you just have to have self-discipline, self-control. Okay, and then, but this is again something that's learned along the way, and that's all a form of surrender. So I'm not saying what you've done is wrong at all. It's right for you. Okay, so what does he want you to know? So he's saying to you, it's been way too long. So it's like he may feel like communication has been too long or it's taken too long. So I definitely do feel he knows that he needs to do something. And he said it's been way too long. I feel that's about communication. I also feel romance. It's been way too long since he's had some form of romance. Or I definitely feel there's nothing romantic going on in his life right now. Okay, so he may well be feeling, you know, how can I say it? But like turned on, like wanting something to happen, needing something to happen. You know, wanting love in his life, and he feels like it's been too long for romance. He wants to be romantic. He wants a relationship that's loving and passionate and romantic. He wants that. So I feel that he knows what he wants. That's not the problem. The problem is making it happen. And obviously, you know you've had to take your energy back. So it doesn't matter what he's in right now. There is no romance in his life. There's no passion. There's nothing that's making him feel... you know, excited about life, really. So you're actually receiving messages in music right now. Songs. So the angels want you to know that he is communicating with you in other ways. So the message coming through from the angels through music is all is well. Look at this. So you're being shown all is well. There's no need to worry. So I feel you followed your intuition. You've done what's right for you. And the angels saying all is well. When it gets a bit much, give it to heaven. So may your songs about heaven or angels... throw your hands up to heaven and trust that everything is going to be okay. So everything is going to be okay. There's no need to worry. That's the message coming through. I hope that helps, okay? I didn't ask, but you answered that was a trigger. He wore on right in middle, but I was like enough. Yeah, so I feel that, you know, he knows that so he's got to do something. So you just got to surrender right now. Let me see if I can get you a timing on this. Hold your vision, something is coming in 2026. So I feel this about possible union in 2026. So I'm not saying it's going to take until then for communication. I feel this is something you want. You've got to hold your vision about it. Something you're manifesting is going to come to fruition in 2026. Very powerful. I hope that helps, okay? Stella, thank you for the donation. Message from my DM, please. So what does your DM want you to know? What does your DM want you to know? I could never get over losing you. So he definitely doesn't want to lose you. He may feel like he has lost you. And he's saying, I could never get over that. So he knows he definitely doesn't want to lose you. And he's yearning for you. So he may feel that ache. Okay, I'm yearning for you. I know I could never get over losing you. So I don't feel he really feels like he's lost you. But he knows he doesn't want to because he feels that would kill him. And he's yearning for you, so you're going to feel that. Oh, thank you, Mon19. I'm sending you so much love. So he definitely does feel that, okay? they are thinking about you too. So you've got a capital R, they are thinking about you. So don't doubt this right now. He's craving you, he's thinking about you. So I feel whatever you're feeling inside is also connected with him. So again, this could be because you're not feeling very good. It could be definitely ascension symptom. So let's connect with the ascension symptoms here. Yeah, voice. So again, this could be because there's no communication right now. You may feel like you've lost your voice, or you may feel like you're not being seen or heard or understood, and that causes problems. So again, this can cause voice issues. It means you could lose your voice, you could have issues with your voice, you could have a croaky voice, you could have like a cough there, or a need to clear the air. So voice problems are caused by feeling misunderstood, unheard, or being unable to speak the truth. So write down your thoughts and feelings until communication is restored. So get yourself a journal and write down what you're thinking about right now. It will help you to process what's going on. I hope that helps, okay? Jay, thank you so much for being here, honey. Message from Adam. So what does Adam want you to know? Thank you for the donation. What's the message from Adam? I just don't feel the same way anymore. So I feel what he's letting you know is he's changed. He doesn't feel the same way anymore about things he used to feel. You know, in other words, I feel like he's grown up spiritually. He wants you to know he's not the way he used to be. The person that hurt you, let you down, messed you around. He's not that person. He doesn't feel the same way about certain things anymore. This isn't about his feelings for you. I definitely feel his feelings have grown for you. So he may not feel the same way because he feels stronger about you. But this is more about what I'm connecting with is he's changed as a person. Because that may be what you're struggling with. You might think, well, you know, I don't know if he's going to be able to follow through on plans because he didn't do that before, or he hurt me, is he going to do that again? So I feel there's really some kind of pain that you're still holding in your energy field because of what he's done before. And he said, I have so many regrets about that. So he does regret things that he's done in the past, and he does want to make up for that. And I do feel that is holding him back slightly because of his own fears around if you're going to actually forgive him or let him back in, or if he's going to have another chance with you. And this is delaying things. So he's saying, what am I going to do now? He's trying to work out what to do next. He's trying to work out what the next step is. And again, that's because of doubt. What if you don't want me? What if I've waited too long? What if it's not going to happen? What am I going to do now? What? So I want to bring in the Masculine Message Tarot just to see what his next step is. Yeah, I know I seem distant, but I do love you. So he is distant right now, but he does love you. Distant in his physical presence, and maybe you feel distant from him in other ways too. So have we got a timing for when he's going to actually take action? Is there a timing for when he's actually going to take action? We've got Easter resurrection. So it feels like something came back to life in March and April. I'm not seeing this as a future Easter energy. I'm seeing this as what happened in March and April this year. There was a resurrection because it's been around that time that he's been wanting to move something forward with you, or wanting to take some kind of action. So all the feelings were kind of resurrected around that time, or that's when he really felt like I need to make a change now and do something. So it's already in his mind behind schedule because it could have come in at any time. So what's the angel guidance for you? Trust the guidance you're receiving. So again, you may be doubting my message right now. You may be thinking, oh, Liz is talking a load of BS because it isn't happening. Okay, but the angels say, trust the guidance you're receiving because Archangel Uriel has blessed you with a beautiful epiphany. I am also present to clear away your worries as you trust your guidance. So I feel you're being guided to trust. The angels are right there with you, healing you and bringing a healing in so that he can actually show up for you as his real self. And all you've got to do is be you. I hope that helps, okay? Saranga, thank you for the donation. We've got 2 donations. So I'm going to do both of these donations before Lion of God. So Saranga says, guidance about legal action on Nitish and Kashif. So what's the guidance about the legal action? Okay, we've got yes, okay? So whatever you're asking in your mind about it, you've got a yes. So this could be yes, it's the right thing to do if you feel that way, or is it going to be successful, or is it going to bring in what you want? The answer is yes. So whatever your question is in your mind, So it's not about what you're actually putting in the message there. Whenever your question is in your mind, and I know you'll have one, the answer is yes, okay? So let's bring in some more guidance about it though, okay? But I feel the answer is yes. And Archangel Jeremiah will help you. Again, you know in your intuition, there needs to be some kind of balance here. But I feel it's about having that vision or holding that vision and staying strong and trusting your intuition, and the ruling will be a fair one. So I'm seeing that the High Priestess with the blue ear, I'm seeing this as like some kind of judge or ruler or someone doing something or setting something down. So I feel the answer is yes, there's going to be a ruling and it will bring balance in for all, or it will be the vision that you want it to be. So I feel this could well be about it's happening the way you want it to, or the outcome being what you want it to, but you must hold that vision, okay? And again, let go of fear. They give me fear there. So Saranga says, Kashiv's message for me in the 3D. So let's see what the message is in the 3D from Kashif for you. Okay? They are processing their feelings. So right now, what he's doing is thinking. Doing a lot of deep thinking, processing, thinking about his feelings. Thinking about what the next steps are, what to do. So this is why space is needed all the time. And we've got, new experiences. So thinking about their feelings about what they want in their life, about the way they've changed. So Page of Pentacles is about spiritual growth and soul growth. And could also be thinking about having new experiences in life itself, work experiences, travel experiences. So I feel like this person is definitely thinking about what is going to happen in the future. Processing feelings around that, new experiences. What would happen if I change this, and how would this be? So I feel this person is very deep in thought right now, and that's what they want you to know. They are growing up spiritually to be able to match you at your level, because you're here holding the pentacle. So again, this person sees you as someone who has everything going for them, someone who is very successful in their own way, in their own right, and perhaps doesn't feel good enough. So again, this is about processing feelings all around that to move forward. I hope that helps, okay? I'm just keeping an eye in case anybody uses the buy me a hot chocolate thing instead of super chatting me. Okay, but nothing as yet. So I put that down because someone did say to me they couldn't super chat me and they wanted an alternative. So yesterday I set up a buy me a hot chocolate thing. So I shared it on the community post. So there is that option there too, okay? Line of God, thank you for being here, honey. Great to see you. Thank you for the donation. Hi, Liz, how are you doing? I'm doing well, thank you, honey. I've been having a few sleepless nights, though, but I know why. And I've been, working on healing that. And I've got this awful spot on my chin to do with perimenopause, which is healing now. But other than that, it's all good. It's ascension at the end of the day. My home has had a leak in the pipes, and leaks are about change and things coming up to the surface, and it's a big message about change there. Okay, so will the owners pay? So will the owners pay for this leak? We've got trust. So again, it's about putting your trust in the universe, putting your trust in it will get sorted out. Instead of worrying about it or stressing about it or panicking about it, put your trust in. Say, this is already fixed. Everything is already working beautifully. It's all magically happening. So again, it's about putting your trust in God and praying about it, and then the solution will come in. So again, they're not giving you like a yes or a no to will the owners pay. It's more about trust that it's going to get sorted out however it needs to. Someone said, anyone know Liz's new mail? Yeah, it's guidedbyangelsreadings@gmail.com. It's in all the videos. It's on my about page. It's everywhere, okay? My family and I will be able to move or have it renovated. So will you be able to move or have it renovated? Again, you've got to put your trust in God here, that what you're asking for is manifesting. We've got within the next few weeks. So something could well be happening to fix this within the next few weeks. Okay, so there's going to be something shifting over the next few weeks. So as we move towards the solstice and Cancer season and, July and August, something is happening here. What sign will my life partner have? Interesting. What sign will your life partner have? We've got fertility and spring and trust the universe. Now, the first thing I've got coming out here is trust the universe. The whole answer about everything you're going through right now is trust the universe. And I feel that your life partner is going to be someone who's very interested in the universe. So this person could be a very intuitive, spiritual person, and they could have a sign that is around the springtime. Okay, so whatever you perceive the springtime to be. You know, I see springtime as like March, April, so kind of like Aries, Taurus. So it could be an Aries or a Taurus, but it could also show you signs about that they're filled with life. Or so I feel it's more about the signs they're going to show you rather than their sign. Okay, so it could be connected with spring, Aries, Taurus, or, you know, even Pisces, Aries, Taurus, or Gemini. But I'm feeling more like Aries and Taurus, or they could be connected with fire or earth, or they could just feel that fire in them. Because I feel it's more about you just knowing, you know, that it's going to be your person, because they're going to put a fire in you, a spring in your step. You know, you're going to feel like, wow, I trust the universe. So again, it's some things we're not meant to know, because we have to allow things to unfold, or we could hold on to a certain sign and then not let anyone else have a chance. And the thing is, you know, it's not even necessarily they have the Aries and Taurus in their main sign. It could be in other parts of their chart. So remember, just be open-minded to things. But I feel they give me a block, so you don't block things coming in. But I feel you're going to know who this person is, because they're going to put a spring in your step. They're going to make you feel fertile. In other words, like youthful and vibrant, and like you can do anything. And you're going to believe in the universe again. Obviously you do. Well, you may even see 222. They could also have a 2 in their birthday somewhere. So it could be like the 2nd of a month, or it could be like the 20-something of a month, or there could be a 2 involved there. Or you could meet someone, or there could be someone coming in around 2 months. Again, obviously, I know you're connecting with Ariel, but then you may be, now you're thinking about something else. But I feel something is manifesting within the next 2 months also for you, or you're going to be aware of something within the next 2 months. So again, 2 could also be connected with the next 2 months, with this within the next few weeks. Because, you know, we see the next few weeks as like next week or the week after. But again, this could be within the next 2 months or so. So I do feel something is shifting and changing, yes. I feel you've got to have faith. Let's bring in another message. Anything else you need to know? So yeah, it feels like any conflict is going to be resolved. You've got the 5 of Wands in reverse, and you've got the 6 of Wands in reverse. So you've got to have confidence that this conflict will be resolved, or things are going to shift around. Again, this could well be something you've struggled with in May. It's going to get easier now in June. So by the end of June, you may be in a much better situation than you are now. I do feel it's all going to work out. What's the message from Archangel Michael? Flying out. Archangel Michael is saying it's in divine timing. Look at this, it's almost over. Any stress or struggle. Your current challenges will soon be resolved, and you will be able to look to the future with a smile. Isn't that powerful? 1 o'clock could be important on the clock for you as well, or 11 o'clock. They show me a 1 and an 11 there. So 11 or 1, or maybe you see 111. That's a sign to believe. So I'm getting, yeah, thank you, angels. They give me 111. So the number sequence 111 is a sign that have faith and believe, because things are going to get resolved when you put your trust in the universe. I hope that helps, okay? Geetha, thank you for the donation. Hi Liz, how are you? I'm good, thank you. When will my power be back, and what do I need to do about it, and why is this happening? First of all, you have the power over your own power. So you can say, right, I have the power now. So it's not about, right, I've got to wait until Tuesday at 5 o'clock to feel better. You choose now. You make the decision now. You have the power in you now. So you say, right now, I'm going to take back my power. I'm going to choose to look at this in a higher way. I'm going to choose to focus on peace. I'm going to choose to feel happy no matter what's going on. I'm going to choose to be grateful and focus on all the blessings, because everything that's happening to you, whatever it is bringing in soul growth. Okay, so the message from Archangel Michael is the way forward is already open. You're being given a map there, and the X marks the spot. So this could also be something to do with an X, something you've been through with a person in the past, okay, that you may be releasing and healing. So there may be some kind of healing to do with the past taking place. They give me fear that you may need to release. The angels say you're not trapped, Because we can feel trapped in our own head. We can feel trapped by our own mind. We can feel trapped. Give me a lot of fear there. Trapped energy, trapped fear. So you're not trapped. Possibilities and opportunities are abound. So possibilities and opportunities are all around you right now. The angels are saying, I will guide you. So I feel this is Archangel Michael, Saint Christopher, saying, I will guide you to personal and spiritual freedom. But the time is now. So it's not like I can say, right, you're going to take back your power in 2026. You're being guided to do it now. And what I'm actually connecting with is a timeline between March just gone and February next year for something big shifting in your life. So I definitely feel there's a lot happening for you right now, but the way is already being created. So call on Archangel Michael, call on Saint Christopher, and they will give you direction. I hope that helps, okay? But it's all happening for soul growth to make you stronger and wiser and to move you where you're meant to be and to bring in a healing. And about the past as well, the X marks the spot. So that could be an X, it could be a person as well. I hope that helps, okay? Fatima, thank you for the donation. Message from your person. I'm well aware of the Bible, thank you. Okay? People come in here judging, they've got no idea what they're talking about. Need to look in the mirror. What does Jesus say? What does God say? Judge, not judge. There it is. Look at that. Meant to be. Judge, not that you be not judged. Don't come on here judging people. Just get on with your own life. If you judge people, you're going to be judged yourself. The only person who can judge anyone is God. Okay, so if you feel like my soul is damned, then don't worry. God will take care of it. You don't have to worry about me. Worry about yourself, okay? So Fatima, what your person is saying to you is this, okay? I'll never forget the way you looked when we first met. Now, this card keeps coming out today. So again, this is like a collective message that today they are thinking about the first time they saw you, the way you looked, the way they felt when they connected with you. You know, that's how they felt. So I'll never forget the way you looked when we first met. So definitely a lot of nostalgia coming up about the way you make this person feel. So the message for you today is journal down your thoughts and then observe them in a higher way. So anything you're feeling today or anything that you're going through, journal those things down because they may also be connected with what your person is trying to portray to you or share with you in some way. And then observe what you were thinking in a higher way and you'll receive some answers. But definitely feel is thinking about you, is feeling nostalgic. You could be listening to music. So let's connect with what the energy is around the full moon as well. You've got missing each other. So you're both missing each other today. There's nostalgia there, craving. You may be getting hot in the body because you're missing each other. So he's definitely missing you as much as you're missing him. I hope that helps, okay? Crystal, thank you for the donation. Any messages from Daniel? Straight out, he said, I'm going through a major overhaul. Now, this can mean a major awakening, understanding things or changing things because overhaul is really like a big, huge shift or change. So he's going through a big change in his life and that's creating an epiphany. So this could well be a tower moment that's taking place. Look at this. I want a sequel to our story. So he knows it's not over between you. He wants to come back to continue the story. However, he needs to go through a big shift or change first. So you may well be seeing 555. You could be seeing butterflies or dragonflies. Let's see if we can get timing for this sequel, part 2 of your journey. You're going to start seeing 1010. That's going to be a sign it's coming in. Could be something happening around October as well, or the 10th of a month, or within 10 days or 10 weeks. So remember your power right now. It's not over, it's just beginning. I hope that helps, okay? Zainab, thank you for the donation, honey. What does Gerard want to tell me at this moment about what he feels and his silence towards me and what love message is coming from it? Do we dream the same dreams of each other? So you're dreaming about each other. He's definitely dreaming about you. So if you've had a dream about him, he's also dreamt the same dream. And this is also about having the same visions for the future. So what he's saying is, I dreamt that you rejected me and it scared me. So what I've got coming through here is, he does want the same things of you, and you are dreaming about each other. But he may well have had a dream that he came to you and you rejected him and it scared him. And he's saying, do you dream that dream too? So I feel that, he's afraid that you're perhaps going to reject him and he's got to get the strength to move forward in the physical world. And he's saying, I take all the blame for what happened. So he feels like it's his fault why things have happened, and he's worried that because he's made mistakes or he's done things a certain way, that you're going to reject him or you're not going to forgive him for something. And that's what he's purging and healing in his dreams. So remember, we heal things in our dreams so we can make active changes in the physical world. So he is aware that he wants to make something change or shift or happen with you. Yeah, there's big happy changes coming in. So you've got to have faith right now that whatever has been healed or dealt with in dreams is going to create a big change that's going to lead to a big happy change. And again, this is about you trusting the love and focusing on peace and believing and having faith, because you may also be worried about being rejected or maybe healing your own fears around rejection. So the angels want you to be more present in the moment, especially if you've seen 11:11 on the clock. So embrace this magical moment, because you're in the perfect energetic space right now to manifest a miracle, to manifest a big happy change. Okay? It just may be unlikely to happen at the time you want it to happen, in the time you want it to happen, or the way you want it to happen. So allow your wishes to be fulfilled in divine timing. Because I feel you're still learning how to surrender and have faith. I hope that helps, okay? Saranga, thank you for the donation. Marriage for me on the cards. So is marriage in your future? Is marriage in your future? Is marriage in your future? Okay, you've got the Two of Swords. It's stuck right now. It's not at this point. So again, it's not something that is showing up for you at this moment. It doesn't mean it's not going to happen. It means something is blocked to that right now. And your person is trying to telepathically communicate with you. But you may not be hearing this message, or you may be looking in a different direction. Because what I'm seeing is, I feel you're looking to the future, which is fine. But you may be looking towards something where your twin is behind you, trying to telepathically communicate to you something. So again, I'm not saying it isn't going to happen. I'm saying it's not around you right now, but it will move forward, or something will shift forward, because it feels like for this to happen, to be to marriage, your person has first got to come towards you in a very powerful way. Because this card moved on top of the deck. Now, look how much power is in this. I'm seeing this as your person preparing for a fight or preparing to move forward or make a change. And when that happens, then the blocked energy will shift, that will lead to some kind of communication, and then obviously possible talks about marriage. So is marriage in your future? Okay. You got Queen of Pentacles, growth. You've got to grow. You've got to do some growing first. So again, listen to the way you've worded it. Is marriage for me on the cards? Okay, or in the cards? And right now the cards are saying no, because there is a block to that. It doesn't mean it's not going to happen. It's not like I'm saying, oh, you're never going to get married. It's saying right now there's a block in the cards, because that's what you're doing or dealing with to bring growth in for you both. So you're going through a very powerful spiritual time of growth right now, where you're being guided to fill up your own cup, give to yourself what you need, and be content with being married to you in a way. Be content with your connection with self and source, and that will open all the doors for marriage. So is marriage in your future? Look at this. Yes. So what I feel is, when all the blocks are gone and when all the healing's been done and all the lessons have been learned, yes, you'll be married or you'll get married. But it's just not there at this moment. So there could even be delays for the next 2 months or 2 years around marriage itself. Okay, because I feel there could be blocks for the next 2 months around perhaps your person needing to move forward in some way. But they are telepathically communicating with you. So this could also be a sign about marriage or a commitment in that way coming within 2 years. I hope that helps, okay? Natalia, thank you for the donation. Any message from Grayson today? Every day I look at the weather for Bucharest, because obviously we'd be going. It's like it shows on my weather app 2 weeks in front. So obviously I'd be flying out if it was still going on. I'd be flying out on Thursday the 19th, which is 28 degrees there. So you're going to have an amazing time, honestly. Make sure you take loads of photos. I know you said you would have Bloom as well. So it'd be really nice to see. So any message from Grayson today? Any message from Grayson today? So he's saying to you, our love is so precious and rare. So he is well aware of how unique this love is. It's like a once-in-a-lifetime love. He's aware of it. Our love. It's precious, it's rare, it's unique. There's no other love like it. And he's saying you and this is because you are so unique, you can turn ordinary moments into extraordinary ones. So it's like he's saying there's no one like you. You make things magical. You know, doing something that's ordinary would be extraordinary with you. So, you know, I speak about things like that all the time, like doing a grocery food shop, or, you know, going for a walk. It wouldn't be just a walk, it would be magical, because you'd perhaps be pointing out all the amazing things around you, or you'd have fun. So he knows that life with you is going to be extraordinary. So let's bring you a message for the full moon. And when he visualizes the future, that's what he sees. So give yourself a hug today, because you may be missing physical contact right now, or even just needing a hug. So if you can't have a hug from someone you love, obviously you could hug a family member, or, you know, if you can't hug Grayson right now, hug a tree or hug yourself, or make sure you're giving something to yourself that makes you feel loved or hugged, and you're going to feel better. I hope that helps again. It's like he wishes he could give you a hug, so he's sending you an energetic hug. You may even see like hug emojis coming to you in some way. I hope that helps, okay? I want some pizza all of a sudden lined up. I was thinking about pizza yesterday, actually. Because when I set up that buy me a hot chocolate thing, it's buy me a coffee and then you can change it. And the first thing they say you can change it to is pizza. Buy me a pizza. Okay, so it's really cool that you can put whatever you want on there. Because I thought, I don't really want people thinking they're going to buy me a coffee, because I don't drink coffee. But you can buy me a hot chocolate. It's really cool. Laurie Wu, thank you for the milestone, honey. Message from Orlando and his feelings for me and what I need to know for the full moon. So what do you need to know for the full moon? Hey, Victor, great to have you in the house, honey. So I know you've been here for a while, but I've just noticed you to say hi to there. So drink some water. You need to purify your body and mind. So you may not be drinking enough water. So you could be drinking other things, or maybe you're just not drinking a lot of water. That gives me a sign to have a drink of water. Do you like my new glass, by the way? I'm really loving these glasses. Got strawberries all on them. I've just realised it's a strawberry full moon, and I've got a glass with strawberries on. So I'm not surprised I've been drawn to it. So drink some water, because you need to. So it's not that because you want to, you need to. And you need to purify your body and mind. So this could also be having a bath, a shower. So I'm not saying you need to have a bath or a shower. What I mean is you may want to have a cleansing one, because it will cleanse your energy. You may need to cleanse your energy in some way. So what does Orlando want to say to you? Actually, they want me to bring tarot in, okay? So what does Orlando want to say to you about his feelings, straight out? So he definitely feels that you're a strong person. And I do feel that he feels like he may have affected you in some way or hurt you in some way that he wants to apologise for. Because we've got the squirrel on this card as well. So you're gathering information right now, and it feels like he is gathering information. And also, you know, he does feel quite strong here within himself. So he is focused on you, but he is focused on other things too. He's focused on money. You know, look how he's focused on wealth in this card there. So maybe focusing on money, maybe focused on work right now, creating material things. And that may be the block, because he may be more spiritual in some ways, but more physical in other ways, because I am feeling like there's blocks in the way that are in the material world. And remember, there's a reason, because the squirrel is gathering the information. So it's like you're being protected in some way until he can actually open up physically. It feels like he's very shut down spiritually. Or he is, I feel like he's a very spiritual person, but he's not showing that side of him in some way because of what he's going through in his physical world. So when I'm connecting with his energy, he feels quite shut down, and he's got a lot of armour on. So I don't even feel it's like he's wearing a mask. It's more he's protecting his heart. He's afraid of getting hurt in some way. Well, this could even be pain around religion, or beliefs around religion, or beliefs around his connection with the Creator in some way. So we've got recognition. But he does recognise that you are a part of his life, and he does recognise that he does have things he needs to change and do. And I feel that he does recognise you in a very soul way, because I'm connected with this as in the 5D and through his higher self. So in his higher self, he knows that he is a spiritual being having a human experience, and he's a very spiritual person, and he feels you have a connection in that way. He just feels like he's shut down because he's either been hurt before or because he's not allowing himself to open up. I feel he's very logical in the way he does things. So a squirrel's coming through for a reason. The squirrel is the gatherer. So I feel it's like you've got to let him gather things, information. He may be gathering information about you, maybe watching you on social media, or he may be trying to work you out or suss you out in some way. That's what I need to share with you. I just want to get a general energy around, how the connection is between you. So general energy is signs and syncs. There it is again. So receiving signs and synchronicities about the way he feels or things that need to change. And again, the squirrel coming through. So I feel right now you've just got to let things unfold and let things happen naturally. I hope that helps, okay? Steph, thank you for being here, honey. Hi, Liz, any message from Zach? So what does Zach want you to know today? This is for Steph. So Zach is saying, I hurt the one person that I love more than anyone, and I'm sorry. So what he's saying is, I love you more than anyone. I love you more than anyone I've ever loved before. I love you more than anyone else in my life. You're the important one. And he's saying, I'm sorry I've hurt you. I hurt the one person that was always there for me, the one person who's always had my back. I'm sorry I've hurt you. So he definitely is going to apologise. There's an apology coming in. So listen to your intuition. And this is also what his intuition is telling him. That he's hurt you. He needs to make up for that. And I feel you need to listen to your intuition, because I feel your intuition is telling you that he's coming back or he's about to reach out with an apology. So we've got a timeline around this. Something could be happening around November, December. Okay, and this could even be something big, because I do feel there could be communication coming in before then. But something big could be happening around November to December with the Sagittarius season there. But I feel the message is to be focused on what you want, not what you don't want. To focus on love, not fear. To keep your vision. And I feel he's going to come in with a focused apology. Remember, I did a reading not long ago for members, because I know you remember that I talked about a focused apology. That's what I'm getting coming through when I'm connecting with his energy. So anything else you need to know about this? Yeah, we've got this card keeps coming out as well today. So we've got the Two of Wands, which is about vision. But I feel he is definitely wanting to communicate, because that bird there is speaking to him in some way. So I feel he definitely wants to come forward and communicate. And he sees you like a very gentle, kind, loving person. He's sorry for hurting you. So I feel he is communicating to you through other realms right now and, in other ways. Let's get a message for you from Archangel Michael. The message from Archangel Michael is this is part of your life purpose. And it's also part of his life purpose to move towards you and embrace this love. So he's being guided towards you. It's part of his life purpose to reach out and apologise and show up for you. Says whatever makes your heart joyful is what you're meant to be doing. Well, when he's connected with you, he feels joy in his heart, and that's what he's meant to be doing. So I do feel he's focusing on how to come forward with a focused apology. I hope that helps, okay? And thank you for the donation. May I get a message from Frank in his silence and advice? I'm trying to find peace with he hasn't replied to the heart emoji I sent him on Friday. So you got to let that go. Okay, you got to let that go and forgive yourself and just breathe through it, because it doesn't mean there's anything wrong. Doesn't mean he hates you, he doesn't want you, or your ego is telling you all kinds of things. So you just got to let that go right now. What you've done by sending him that heart emoji is you've shown him you're still there, you're still thinking of him, you still care. So the ball's in his court now. Okay, so now, and another reason that's happened as well is so if you think about reaching out again, you can pull your head in a little bit and say, no, I've already reached out, I've already gestured something. Now it's his turn. Okay, so you've got to let him come back now. This is your test of faith, okay? So what does he want to say to you? What does he want to say to you? So he's saying to you, I've been terrified your answer would be no. Okay, now this card's moving as well. Let's see what the clarifiers are. I should have taken your advice. I'm ready to love you the way you need to be loved. So the message here is he's getting ready to love you the way that you need to be loved, the way you deserve to be loved. So remember, this whole silence has been working for the connection. It doesn't mean that he's been off doing other things. It means he's been working on healing himself, because he said, I've been terrified your answer would be no. So there's something he wants to put to you that he's being terrified of you saying no to. Now this could be even about you needing to give him space. And he could have been terrified that you'd say no, or you wouldn't wait for him, or you'd move on. So he's just disappeared in a way. He thought, I'm not going to try and communicate that because I'd be afraid of you saying no. So the fact that he's being silent is also showing you that he's lacking courage right now for something. And it feels like he's been afraid that if he said to you, I need space, or I need to work on me, or I need a little bit of time, or whatever he said, that you'd perhaps say no and say I'm moving on. Or, you know what I'm trying to say? It's like I'm going round and round in circles, and I feel this is what he's doing in his mind. He's been going round and round in circles, and now in a way he feels like he's waited a bit too long. He's saying, I should have taken your advice. And what he means by that is he knows that you've been right about many things, but he had to come to those conclusions by himself, and that's been something he's also been working through, so he can love you the way you need to be loved. And this is also what he's saying to himself. I'm ready to love you, self, the way you need to be loved. So he's learning how to love himself, so he's able to be all in this relationship. So, and don't worry about that no, because that's him working through things. Look at this, you're being guided to trust the process right now. And that's what you're still struggling with. Okay, because you reached out. There's nothing wrong with reaching out. We all have what we call mistakes, but there aren't the little blips in the road. Okay, we all do that. I don't feel you've messed anything up at all. You know, think about it. It's a heart emoji. It's not like you've sent him a big, massive, email. So let it go. It's nice. I've sent a heart. It's nice. Okay, you've got nothing to worry about or go into fear about. Look at this. They are planning their next steps right now. So I do feel he's going to reach out. A lunar cycle. We've got a full moon right now. We've got the new moon ahead. So something could well happen between now and the new moon. Okay, so you've got to have faith in the process right now during this next lunar cycle. Because he wants to love you the way that you need to be loved. Yeah, there's fear there. Let me give you a full moon card. Cleanse your space. Get yourself ready right now. And focus on yourself. Look at this. Focus on yourself. Cleanse your space. That's the guidance for you. Let me see if I've got a timing coming in. Any timings about anything you need to know. Whether it's communication, union, anything. We've got 24. Pay attention to the signs and trust your intuition. So again, you're being guided right now to trust your intuition. And it feels like since 2024, this is something you've been working on and healing. To trust yourself more, to trust what you feel, to trust what your intuition is telling you over your mind or your ego or your logic. So trust your intuition, especially over the next 9 days during this lunar cycle. Have faith. I feel there's been a big healing he's been going through since February and April. So again, this could be a dark night of the soul energy. And this can again be something that's shifting between then, February and September. So something is definitely happening. You just got to have faith, okay? But breathe and let go. Anytime you start feeling mad at yourself, forgive yourself, love yourself, give to you. You've done nothing wrong but show love. And remember, it could be a lot worse. You could have sent a nasty message or a rant, or you sent a heart emoji. Just think, don't worry about it. I hope that helps, okay? Karina with a C, great to see you, honey. Thank you for the donation. Is my grandson, Vil, got ready for daycare after summer, or does he need to stay with me? A message from my DM. So is he ready for daycare? Is he ready for daycare? What's coming through? We've got communicate clearly. So you may just have to communicate clearly with the daycare about what you need from them. There will be a recovery. Let's see what the other card is. The situation will improve. So I do feel he is ready. Even if it seems at first like it's not right. And this could be because you may be afraid of letting him go to daycare, because you may want him to stay with you, because obviously you know you'll give him the right care. So it may just be your attachment to him that you're worried about releasing. And you may just need to communicate clearly with yourself about this as well. Perhaps give yourself a good talking to, saying, I know this is the right thing, because I do feel it will recover, it will get better. So I do feel the answer is yes. Okay, let's see if does he need to stay with you. But again, staying with you, he's already with you. Because we've got ask for help from others. What I'm getting is this big message. It's okay to ask for help. You don't have to do this all by yourself, because he is still with you. And you're still feeling with you. You still feel his presence with you. And he's still with you. It's just you letting him go off to have some help. So I feel the message is it's the right thing to do. Okay, and it will improve and you'll feel better about it as time goes on. So what's the message from your DM? I know I have decisions to make and I need to act soon. So he wants to make a decision. I feel like he's already made the decision. It's more about putting the decision into place or putting the plan into place in a physical way. I know I have to do that soon. From the start, I knew I wanted to share my life with you, and he needs to make a decision to act on that because he doesn't want to lose you. I'm crazy about you. You're the one for me, and he's known that from the start, okay? I've been researching our connection. It makes sense now. So he's been learning about this connection or his feelings or what the next steps are. So I feel he is preparing for an action step. So have we got a timing around this? What have we got coming through here? We've got Make Your Wish. It's 2025, Make Your Wish. We've got May, you're building a foundation. So you're already building something right now in May, you know, leaving behind May. So something big has been built in May, between May and February. Now, I can see you're not a member there. If you were, I'd say watch today's members reading because I spoke all about the timeline shift between August and May next year. And that could be a huge message about building the union or something big shifting in May. But I feel that something big could be happening between now and February for you guys. So something big is going on. I hope that helps, okay? Let me just make sure. I'm just keep checking my emails. Just bear with me a second. Yeah, it's something else. Because I did say, you know, if people can't super chat me today, you can buy me a coffee instead. And then I can, you know, buy me a hot chocolate, should I say, through that app. It's in the description box. And then I can answer that way as well. But obviously, I just keep checking it just in case, okay? Varsha, thank you for the donation. GD's feelings, what does he want to tell me in a divine message? So what's the divine message for you, Varsha? What's the divine message for you? This is a blessing in disguise. So whatever is going on right now, the timings or any things in the way or anything that's going on, it's all a lesson and it's all a blessing in disguise. So in the future, you'll look back and recognise why it all had to happen this way. So I know some things can be frustrating and annoying, but everything happens for a reason. So the angels say, be patient and have faith that your angels have this situation under control. So whatever it is that's going on, the angels are on this, okay? What will come is far better than you dared to dream. So what's ahead for you is far better than you can even imagine. So you've got to have faith in God's plan and calm down because you may stress out. So calm your energy down, relax yourself. You are not alone. Because you may feel alone, you may feel lonely, and you're not, you're never alone. So what GD is saying is, I pretended not to care about you and I was mean and unfair by doing that. So he recognises he should have handled it differently. He pretended not to care. Now that could be because of his own fear, could be because of a situation he was in, something he was dealing with. He tried to distract himself and act like it wasn't happening. So he was burying his head in the sand, and he realises that wasn't very nice to do to himself and to you. He said it was mean, it was unfair. I should have been honest and open with you. So I feel he is definitely taking accountability for what's happened. Let me see what these cards are. Yeah, he wants to take a leap of faith, but he's going through a lot of chaos right now. So once the tower is over, the tower will move in towards you anyway. He will make the right decision. So there's delayed communication right now, or there's delays for a reason, because he needs to make a decision to take that leap of faith. And that's what he's going through. He's going through some chaos right now. So you've got to let him go through this chaos. He's got to let go to be able to come forward. He is loyal to you. These are about his feelings. He's saying, I am loyal to you, no matter how things seem. And he's showing you that he is focused on something else right now because he's in his head dealing with that. Okay, he wants the relationship with you. He just feels trapped in his situation. So you've got to give him time to harness his power to move forward and make that leap. I hope that helps, okay? Elaine, thank you for the donation. Any message from IDM VD, please? So, what's the message coming through from VD? You are the one I was destined to love. So, regardless of his situation, what he's in, he knows that you're his destiny. You're the one, he's saying to you, I was destined to love. So, really what he's saying is, I was always destined to be with you, but I was always destined to love you. And that's also a bit scary. Okay, so what else do the angels want you to know? We've got you're ready. So you may feel like you're ready for this love right now. You're ready for something to change. You're ready for something to happen. So what's the angel guidance for you? We've got the angels are saying the healing. There's a healing taking place right now. A time of healing is about to bless your life. Archangel Raphael's emerald green light is going to surround you to enhance your strength. So you've got to be strong right now because you're ready. This is really saying to you, you can handle whatever's going on. You're ready for this. You can handle this. Okay, you're ready for the next steps. You're ready for a new beginning because you know in your heart and soul that he is destined for you. So you've got to let the whole thing unfold right now and trust the process. Let go of what was. Let go of what's happened in the past. Let go. Stop dwelling on things to do with the past, what was. Focus on what's happening for you right now, for you. And he has to let go of what was too. So you know he's got to let go of a situation, but he's learning a lesson. So he's got to experience that lesson. So what's the message coming through? What else do you need to know? 9 of Wands, determination. Don't give up. Don't give up. Be determined. Be strong in your own self because you can handle what's going on. And anytime you feel you can't, your heart chakra will be activated by Archangel Raphael. And see if I've got a timing coming through. I know obviously I've been giving you timings. It's going to take a while for him to show you this loyalty, okay, in a few months. So it's going to feel like a while, but it's only a few months. So in other words, when you feel like you want something now, it can feel like a day is like 100 days. Okay, so the angel's saying it's going to take a while for him to show you loyalty, but he will in a few months. You're going to see it showing up. So you've got to have faith in this. I feel you may see dogs as a sign of loyalty. And a dog may act strange around you. You know, like yesterday I was on a walk and a dog tried to come off its lead to come to me. And it's a sign of loyalty. So again, like a dog acting strange in that way. I hope that helps, okay? He kept looking at me, this dog did. It was like trying to, this person was trying to get it to move forward and it was just looking at me. It was really cool, actually. Elizabeth Huber, thank you for the donation, honey. Good morning, Liz. Is there any messages for the day? Thank you. Happy Wednesday. Happy Wednesday to you. What's the message of the day for you? The message is let it go. Let it go. Let go of stress. Let go of struggle. Whatever it is you need to let go of, just let it go. Says the situation no longer serves you. So I feel you already know what this is. Whatever it is you're thinking of right now, you just need to let it go. And the angels are going to help you with that. So Archangel Michael is saying, allow me to sever your energetic connections to the past so you can embrace the future. Remember, we can never cut cords of love, but we can cut cords of fear or stress or anxiety. So what's the full moon message for you? The message for you for this day is surrender, give it to God. So again, it's about letting go, surrender. This is your message of the day. Okay, so focus on surrender today, give it to God. Let's see what else is happening. If you surrender, what's coming in? Let's say if you surrender because it's a choice. You're building a foundation. Whatever's happened in May is actually built a foundation for what's coming in the future. So whether that what's happened in May has been stressful or good, if you've seen it as good or bad, whatever it is, it's happened for a reason. It's built a foundation. We've got Halloween. Look at this, July to Halloween. There's lots of forward motion and fun. So I love this because it's showing you July to October as a timeline. So if you surrender and let go, something good is going to happen between July and October time, the end of October, because July is about forward motion. So this is like the Chariot. And this is what's really coming in during the Cancer season from the solstice on the 21st. And lots of fun and frolic between now and then. So Halloween is a time to obviously dress up and have some fun and connect with your inner child. It's not a scary time. So again, what I'm feeling here is you can either see your life right now as scary or as an opportunity to have fun and frolic, to connect with your inner child. So I feel if you give this to God, all the good stuff is going to come in. I hope that helps, okay? Shavaya, thank you for the donation. Any message from my DM? So what does your DM want to say to you today? The message coming through for you is, I have to break the cycles of my past. So this person may have done something a certain way and they need to break that cycle. This could also be a karmic cycle, some kind of karmic loop they're in. And I'm ready to be open and honest with you. So it may be that this person has not been able to be open and honest. And that can be because of their past. It could be something that happened in their past that made them feel this way, put these masks on or walls up, and they know they have to break that cycle. So they're healing something around the past so they can be open and honest with you. And so they can be ready to do that. So when is your person going to come forward and be open and honest with you? Because they're feeling ready now. We've got Leo energy. So this could happen during July to August time. The Leo season strength there as well, finding the strength to move forward. We've got make your wish. So if you've seen 1111, the universe is reminding you to have faith right now and to trust that your person is going to do this in 2025. And again, building foundations. They want to build a foundation with you. So I feel May to August, very significant timeline. I hope that helps, okay? Divine Soul, thank you for the donation. Hi Liz, 3D message from my twin, please, what I need to do to get financial stability. So your twin is saying to you, I should have taken your advice. So he's going over the past. I should have done things the way you said, the way you told me. So maybe you did... give him some advice in the past and he didn't follow that. And he said, I know I should have done that. So obviously shoulda, woulda, coulda. There's no point going over the past. It's about changing the now. So I feel he wants to take your advice now. Okay, and this could also be connected with finances too. So the message coming through for you from Archangel Michael is step into the spotlight. So to get financial stability, you may need to step into the spotlight a little bit. So this could be doing something on social media or could be through a platform. Obviously, you know this could well be working on YouTube or bringing something into the public eye, coming out into the open about something. It says you have a message the world needs to hear. It's time to share your wisdom. So if you work on this, it's going to bring in financial stability. And obviously your vibration is rising. The more you raise your vibration, the more you'll attract money in. So this is a time of great spiritual growth for you. You are evolving to occupy a higher energetic frequency. So I feel that you definitely have a mission here to help the world as a light worker, and that's going to increase your finances, and it will eventually lead to financial stability. But you must find the strength somehow to come into the spotlight, however you are being guided to do that. So if you're already doing that, you may be guided to do something differently, but work on your vibration. Remember, it's your vibration that attracts in money and stability. And affirming it, money flows to me easily and effortlessly. I am a magnet to money. I have plenty of everything I want and need. I have plenty of money for everything I want and need. I'm very successful. Affirming things is going to bring things in. Let me just bring in also a message from Archangel Ariel for you about money. Okay, what do you need to know? First card is pray. So if it gets overwhelming, ask for help. Pray and plan. Love it, pray and plan. Great messages. It says plan events early and keep up to date with your schedule so you can manifest them easier rather than waiting until the last minute, which can lead to a lot of stress. So planning may assist you with your finances. Especially if you're going somewhere or doing something, if you give yourself lots of time to plan or, to work it out, okay, then obviously you're going to have the resources you need. I hope that helps, okay? Stephanie, thank you for the donation, honey. I've been seeing robins outside my window, angel message, very beautiful. Robins are obviously a sign of unconditional love. A loved one from heaven saying hello, or Jesus around you. It's a big message about love, really, that you are loved. So I feel the message is that you are loved. And you've got have no fear. Wow, so this robin is showing up for you to say have no fear. Fear is a trap of the ego. Archangel Michael is saying, if you allow me to use my sword of light, I will free you from the disquieting feelings holding you back. So that robin's shown up as a sign there's nothing to fear, that you are safe, that you are protected, that Jesus is with you. I'm going to give me fear there. Yeah, fear being released. Message from Jesus for you. Seek you first the kingdom of God and his righteousness, and all these things shall be added unto you. So in other words, get it right with yourself, get it right with God, source, the universe, the creator, whoever you connect with, and everything else will come to you in a physical way. So whatever you're worrying about, don't give it to heaven, and then everything else will happen in divine timing. I hope that helps, okay? Every time I'm down, I see a robin. Well, there you go. That's your message. So you may want to screenshot that if I put that there. Mind you, there's no point doing that, is there? Because it's the wrong way round. So if you go to Radley Valentine's deck, the Archangel Michael Oracle, and where have I put the thing, the guidebook? I've put it somewhere. Archangel Michael's Oracle of Truth, I think this one is, or Strength or something. Oh, here we are, Oracle of Light, Sword of Light. Get it right, Liz. The Archangel Michael Sword of Light Oracle by Radley Valentine. And this is card 14, Have No Fear. You may even see 1414. That's also a message. I hope that helps, okay? Multi-Fairy, thank you for the donation. What does M's soul want and feel for me? What does M's soul want and feel for me? What does M's soul want and feel for you? Okay, so M's soul is saying, I wonder what you're thinking. So M is thinking about you the same way, maybe wondering what you're thinking, what you're feeling too. And I think of you when certain music plays or when I see certain shows or movies. So in a physical way, I feel like what he wants you to know is he thinks about you in a physical way. Okay, so you may also receive signs from him, or you may receive signs from M, okay, when you watch certain shows or movies or you listen to music, because I feel this also the way you're connecting with each other. So you've got this telepathic link from the soul. However, I feel M is perhaps thinking about you when certain songs are on or when there's certain things happening in a show or in a film, because it's reminding them of you. I've been researching our connection. It makes sense now. So on a soul level, M wants to understand what this connection is and why certain things put you into their feels, about you, but certain things, you know, they're made aware of you. So I'm getting a lot of awareness, thinking, processing, trying to work out what's going on. So I feel the answer is M soul wants understanding about what they are feeling for you. That's the message. Because there's deep feelings there and deep emotion, and they're trying to understand. So there's understanding coming in. That's the message. I hope that helps, okay? Unicorn Girl, thank you for the donation. Will my house situation be sorted this year happily? We've got forgiveness. You need to forgive something for this to move forward. So you may need to forgive yourself. You may need to forgive the situation. There needs to be a forgiveness, okay? Let's see if we've got a timing. So it's like the angels saying yes with forgiveness. The angels are with you to help you. So Archangel Michael has given you strength here to move forward. But Mother Mary is well around you. So you've got ascended masters around you as well. You've got guides. But you may think, well, I don't understand how that resonates with the situation. Just say, I'm willing to release everything and that I need to forgive in all directions of time. I'm willing to release anything and everything that I need to forgive. I'm willing to forgive everything and anyone in all directions of time, and so it is, including myself, because there's definitely something that needs to be forgiven around this. So let's bring in a full moon message. We've got release those tears. So you may need to have a cry around this as well. So this could even be about something to do with the house itself that brings up memories or emotion that you may need to heal through having a good cry, and then you'll be able to forgive yourself or forgive the situation in some way. So this could even be about moving on from something or moving away from something. So let's see if we can get a real timing. When's this going to be sorted out happily? Is there a timing around this? We've got take a break. It feels like they're not giving me a timing on this because you've got to rest first or relax about something or forgive something first. So the message is, when you take a break, when you take time out from what you're doing and relax about it and forgive everything, and the angels are going to help you with that, then it's going to move forward. Okay, because it's blocked until then. So there's something stuck around it until something is forgiven or healed. And I know it's a strange message to come out because obviously most tarot readers will just pull you a yes or a no or give you a date. But this is angel guidance that I do here. And the angels tell you what you need to know for your highest good. So they're saying if you can forgive, if you take a break, which means give yourself a little bit of time to breathe through the situation and work out what you need to forgive, release and heal, and have a good cry, and the angels are helping you with that, then it will move forward in a happy way. So if you're just buffered there, reconnected for me, so there could be a reconnection. This could even be to do with someone else. But I feel if you let go, there's going to be healing. So let me see if I can actually get you any other information. Yeah, it's all about going within. Big message about you've got to go within and heal something first for this to move forward. And this could even be to do with someone who's been distant around you, or this could be about you in your head as well. Let go of the burden and the struggle, and you're willing to put the effort in to make this work or happen. So I feel that you've just got to let it go. Forgive, heal, and it will move forward. So I can't give you an answer that you're probably wanting, you know, a yes or a no or a timeline, or if it's going to get sorted. The angel's saying it will if you forgive and heal. I hope that helps, okay? And, you know, if anything's resonating with anyone, even if the message is not directly for you, it will be with you, so take it and claim it, okay? Varsha, thank you for the donation. Feel like giving up on DM. 15-month silence, please, guide. Well, I know you're stressing out because you're donating again and again and again. So you've got to trust in the love right now. That's what you need to do. Because we could all say, I'm sure every single person watching has said, right, I'm giving up on this. Because it's not happening, or it doesn't seem to be happening, or I'm not getting what I want. And that's really the inner child craving love and attention. Wanting something in the physical world that you need to give yourself, okay? So you're learning right now to give back to you. We've all said, right, I'm going to give up on this. You can't give up on true love. You can't give up on your person. What you can do is let go of the stress and the struggle. You're still learning right now to surrender. So you've had a 15-month silence. It's been needed, okay? So it's because something has to end first. Something has to end for this to move forward. And I feel what the message here is for you. End what you know you need to end. You need to end this struggle, this suffering you're going through. So it doesn't mean you end the situation and move on, because you can't move on from the person you're meant to be with. The person who you believe is your divine masculine lives in you. They're a part of you. How can you end that? You can't. What you can end is all this struggle and all this stress that you're going through, because that's what you're going through. You're creating pain in your own head because you're feeling frustrated. You want things now. You want answers. You want to, it's like this. You've got to surrender. It's all part of the process. We all go through this, okay? We all could say, right, I'm giving up, I've had enough. It doesn't work like that. Well, the card, I've got to get up. Card's flown. Something's got to change. Something's got to physically change. There's got to be a physical movement. I've got to get up and get out of my chair and get this card. Oh, there's another card behind here. Interesting. 2 more cards. Why, there's cobwebs and everything behind here where this has gone. Wow, look at that. I've got 3 cards. Went for 1 and get 3. So clearly there's some guidance that you need to know. You know, sometimes the cards fly everywhere and then they come out at the right time. So first of all, the message is you were protected. So you've got to understand that this whole situation right now that you're in, this silence, it's actually a protection. You're being protected. So you've got to look at it in a higher way. If you were together right now, it wouldn't work, because something has still been healed, released, or worked on. You are safe within my bubble of light. You can proceed with confidence. So the angel's saying just move forward confidently, knowing that God is actually protecting you. You may feel like you're being punished, but you're not. You're being protected. You've got, when you focus your energy, reality will show. So you've got to focus your energy on yourself right now and your own goals and dreams and other things, not just this journey. You know, submerge yourself in power. And ground yourself and you'll know the truth. So you just got to ground yourself, because your ego is saying all kinds of things. Your mind is blowing everything out of proportion. Go in nature, breathe. And yes, in the reality of your life, you may not see results yet, but you're being protected until it's ready to show up. And that's the message. I hope that helps. Okay, you can't force this forward. You've got to have faith, because your masculine is learning too. Lion of God, thank you for donating for Donna there, honey. Message for Donna Harvey. She wants to know if there are any messages from Mark and her higher self. So let's bring in a message for the full moon. We've got relax. You were under the same moon and they wish they told you how they feel. So he's, as many times he wishes he could have told you how he feel back then. And obviously he's going to make up for that in the future. So it's like he said, I wish I'd have told you then how I feel about you. And I'm going to tell you how I feel about you. So relax, it's going to come. You're under the same moon. You feel each other's energy. His presence is always there. So what's the guidance from your higher self? Yes, I've answered your question, Unicorn Girl. I've answered your question. Okay, you just need to go back, okay? Whenever the wait is, it's almost over. Your current challenges will soon be resolved and you'll be able to look to the future with a smile. So again, this is a huge message of power. Donna, I'm already answering your question. Okay, because Lion of God's donated for you. This is your question. So whatever it is that you're struggling with, or the challenges are, or the delay, or it's almost over. It's like the angels saying you're nearly there. You're nearly there. So Mark is saying to you, I promise you my heart forever. So when he does come to you and you are together, it's going to be forever. It's not going to be back and forth again or separations. It's going to be forever. I promise you my heart. I promise you it's going to be forever. And I wonder what you're thinking. So he is always wondering what you're thinking too. What are you doing? Where are you? And this card's moving. I had to walk away. And I feel he wants you to know he walked away to protect you from the chaos and drama that he's been experiencing with his karmic life. Okay? So messages, we've got flirting. So we may well come back in with a flirt. Okay? And number sequences. So number sequences are giving you messages right now. Let me see. Where's my number deck? If I can find it. Hang on a minute here. There it is. So what number sequences are coming to you? Obviously you know already because you'll be receiving them. 5s, 2s and 3s. 5s, 2s and 3s. So you're being shown that there's a change in the relationship coming. So there's going to be changes in relationships and changes in family situations. So this could well be what he's going through with his daughter and other things he's got going on. There's changes happening. And there could also be changes in their relationships. So there could be a lot of drama still going on he's dealing with, whatever it is. So you may be seeing 5s, 2s and 3s, 5, 5, 5, 2, 2, 2, 3, 3, 3, or combinations of all of these. This could also be signs about when you wake up in the night as well. So if you wake up at like 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock, sorry, well, maybe 4, 3 o'clock, 5 o'clock, 2 o'clock, or, you know, even they're giving me these like 52 and 53 as well. Like, this could be an age that you need to know as well, something to do with an age. But it could be as well, you look at the clock and it's something 52 on the clock or something 53 on the clock. So I feel this, you know, many signs through numbers coming in. So I feel he wants to flirt with you, and I feel there's a real flirty, relaxed energy between the two of you in the 5D right now as well. I hope that helps. Okay, we're still tying up those loose ends and dealing with those things to be able to be with you fully. But when he is with you, it's going to be forever, okay, which you know. And a ring as well, which you know. Stephanie, thank you for the donation. I've been feeling a lot of anger towards my connection with C lately. So again, you've got to cleanse your sacral chakra. It will help you, and breathe yourself through this energy. And forgive. I am willing to release that part of me that gets triggered, angry and stressed out when I think about you. Okay, I'm willing to release that part of me. So remember, it's about healing you. I'm willing to release that part of me that gets angry, frustrated and stressed out when I think of you. But also it's about, you know, releasing expectation, breathing, calming yourself down, being more present when you go into those emotions. I've taught myself out of these emotions. Well, maybe breathe yourself through them. Maybe have a screen, do some physical activity, journal your thoughts down, have a cry, have a shout at God, and then you'll be okay. What would he say to me if he had the strength? So what would he say to you if he had the strength? Many things. Many things. First thing he would say to you is, when I clean up my mess, I want a life with you. So he knows it's his mess. He knows he needs to clean it up. So, you know, you don't need to be angry because he knows what he needs to do. I see a future for us and hold on to that vision. So he does want a future with you. He's just got to clean up his mess first. I'm drawn to you like a moth to a flame. So he can't forget you. You're meant to be. My self-sabotage hurt us both. And that's also what you'll be feeling. His anger, his frustration, his stress. You're the sexiest person to me. And again, that can bring anger up because it's frustration. So I feel cleansing the sacral chakra will assist you. I long for your body. So there's definitely a lot of desire happening as well. I just need some time to get my act together. So he's being very honest. I need to get my act together, but it doesn't stop me from wanting and desiring you. And that's another reason why you're feeling anger and frustration, okay? So you've got Varsha donating again. Okay, so you're in a lot of pain here today, only I'm sending you so much love. You know, you're saying, DM and his girlfriends are enjoying things. Does he care? What am I even doing? So again, you're in a lot of pain. Okay, so you've got to let go of all this pain inside and feeling like he doesn't care about you. He's focusing too much on the physical reality, too much on the needing it to be in a physical way, the karmic situation, what he is or isn't doing. Because a lot of the time, it's a lot different than what you imagine in your head. Your ego will be blowing everything out of proportion, and every single one who is dealing with a karmic situation goes through these kind of feelings. Does he even care? So what your ego is, it's your inner child craving love. You've got to look at it differently. Again, affirm, I'm willing to let go of that part of me that gets angry when I think about you. Okay, because it's about bringing a healing in. So what you need to do right now is fill up your own cup and give back to your inner child. Your inner child is in pain. Your inner child is feeling unwanted, is feeling abandoned, is feeling like they've done something wrong. So you've got to fill up your own cup because you're feeling like you're not enough, you're not good enough. You may be comparing yourself to the karmic partner. So you've got to fill up your own inner cup. So let's connect with your inner child. That's the most important thing. You're going through a transformation right now. The angels want you to focus on things you enjoy, things that motivate you. So put your focus on other things. Put your focus on your passions. Think, what do I want right now? What do I need right now? What's good for me right now? Stay motivated and driven. Your goals are within reach. And it's about having faith that you'll be with this person at the right time. The angels are already telling you that you're being protected. Okay, because you got the protection card coming through from Archangel Michael. Your journey is protected. It's in divine timing. So you've got to let go of this feeling like you're being punished. You're being transformed, and so is he. Okay, embrace change and transformation. Growth is on the horizon. Everything that's happening to you is happening to grow you. You are going through a transformation right now. So let's see what else Archangel Michael wants you to know. He's saying to you, open up to your spiritual gifts right now. So you've got to focus on the spiritual realms and the spiritual aspect of this connection, not just the physical, what's going on, or the need for it to be physical. Remember that your true nature is spiritual, not physical. The angels are sending you messages to guide your soul's growth. Okay, so let's bring in a dark truth from him. What does he want you to know? Straight out, I'm processing. I'm working out what to do. I'm working out what to say. I'm working out how to do it. That's why I need time. So let's get a message about the karmic situation, because obviously that's causing you stress as well. Let's expose the karmic situation then. What's going on with the karmic situation? We've got, I'll push you away from your divine masculine. So this karmic partner is trying to push you away, trying to cause a gap between you and your twin. Don't allow it to happen. Okay, the karmic partner is aware that they will never have the same connection that you share with them. So they're saying, I'll push you away from your divine masculine. And guess what's happening? That's what's happening. So you've got to focus on the love right now, not the fear. I'm plotting a revenge. So this karmic partner may be manipulating things, or they may have revenge. Maybe they're just jealous of you, and the revenge is to push you away from them. And it seems to be working because, you know, you're in all this pain today. So you've got to shield your energy and your vibration. I don't care about your masculine's happiness. So this karmic partner is very selfish too. So I do feel there's a lot of, you know, manipulation going on and struggle, because this karmic partner will sense and know that something is changing. Like you're saying, oh, they're happy. They're enjoying life. That's social media. That's surface level. I'm tired of cleaning up his mess. This is how she really feels. Christmas was a struggle. Okay, so this could even be thinking about what's coming at Christmas time this year. So it's more of a struggle than you think it is. But you're struggling. Maybe you struggle with Christmas time, or you're struggling with things. He's got to clean up his own mess. You've got to focus on you right now. That's the guidance. I hope that helps, okay? I think I've lost chat on my tablet. Let me just see what's going on here. Bear with me a second. I think I've lost my chat on here. I haven't, not on here, on there. Which always causes me stress, because then I don't know what's happening in real time. Yeah, I've lost my chat, okay? So I've got it here anyway. I'll leave that on there then. Let me put this there. Just in case anything happens. Let me have a drink. Okay, so we've got Victor in the house. So Victor says, morning Liz, I have a message from my beautiful twin, the Keanu card. So let's pull you a Keanu card first of all. What do you need to know from Keanu? What's the message from Keanu? We've got dedicate. So it says, once you've started something, apply yourself to it. So you're very dedicated. You know, you're dedicated to this journey. You're dedicated to what you do. When you start something, you keep doing it. You don't give up. So I feel that what Keanu is reminding you of, that's so much power there, you know, that you are an inspiration to others because of how dedicated you are to what you do. And you are dedicated. Look what you do here on the channel. It takes dedication to give me fear. It takes dedication to timestamp everything because you also listen to everything. You're taking on other people's pain and fear. So you are dedicated. So the angels are really proud of you and they want you to be proud of you too. And I feel your twin is also really proud of you. They give me a lot of fear there. Think how much dedication it takes to do what you do. Okay, so you're dedicated and people recognize that. That's one of your skills. It's one of your tools. It's one of your strengths, your dedication. So what's the energy around you for the full moon? We've got relax. So you may just need to have a rest or a break or relax a little bit. So again, this could be finding some time to relax, to have a day off, to have a day to yourself, to think about you. So the angels want you to make sure you're doing that, okay? Because obviously you do so much for everybody else. So what does your twin want you to know? I'm yearning for you. And you may well be picking up on that energy. One card out of that whole deck, I'm yearning for you. I want you, I'm yearning, I want to be around you because of the way you are as a person. You know, your dedication. So obviously these cards aren't what I was connecting with. They just dropped on the floor there. So what's the guidance? We've got replaying conversations, watching your social media, telepathic communication, and messages and music. So you're receiving messages and music from your twin, telepathic communication, they're watching your social media, and they're replaying conversations. So message and music coming through, the passion is real and intense. So you may well be picking up on all this passion right now through the 5D. We've got the feelings are mutual between you. And again, those feelings, the love, but also the passion. You are eternal twin flames, yes. So you're being reminded of that. And your twin flame never forgets you. So he's saying, I'll never forget you. And I'm letting you know through music, you matter to me and I do care about you. And I'm going to prove this to you soon. That the feelings are mutual. They're as mad about you as you are about them. So release all doubts about the connection. I feel you're also reassuring your person to release all doubts because this is confirmation that you are twin flames and the passion is real. That they are thinking about you in a very intimate, sensual way. They desire you on every level and want to show you physically and intimately how much they care. So again, this could be a sign about a flirty message, a proposal to meet up in the future, to be together intimately. So I feel that also, you know, it's like your twin is calling to you in the 5D through telepathy and through music, that they want to spend time with you in that way. So I definitely feel this person is thinking about you and yearning for you, and it's like this real passionate pull. So a lot of power there. So I want to bring you a message in from Archangel Michael as well. Embrace your life purpose. Says, I'm guiding you towards your divine life purpose. Whatever makes your heart joyful is what you're meant to be doing. And I've also got the cat spirit around you and the butterfly there. So there could be a transformation going on within you, around you, to be more independent, to work more on things you want to do independently, and write down things too. Because obviously you're very creative, you're very arty, and you may want to write things down or draw things as well. So I feel you've got lots of creative ideas and inspiration coming to you also. I hope that helps, okay? Thank you, Victor, for that donation. We got Jacinta, thank you for the donation. Hi, Liz, how was P feeling about me in the 3D today? He's saying, I have to swallow my pride and admit I was wrong. So I do feel he wants to come forward and admit something to you, something he may feel wrong about, something he may feel that he's wronged you about. So he wants to be open and honest with you about something. Can I get a message from his higher self? Okay, he said, I missed him so much yesterday, felt like my heart was breaking. I saw 3 black cats and a python. So obviously cats are about independence, strength as well, and the python is the wood snake. He said, I pray for you every single day. So his higher self is also praying for you. sending you love, sending you light, sending you support around you, because he wants you to be happy too. He wants you to be in a good place too, a good energy too. So he's also around you spiritually. So I definitely feel that he is sending you love and power through the higher realms, and he wants to come forward and admit something to you, but he needs to swallow his pride to do that. So it's about finding strength, courage and confidence. I hope that helps, okay? Mary Faye, great to see you, honey. Thank you for the donation. Hi, Liz, any message from my DM and angel guides too? So what's the angel guidance for you today? Embrace this magical moment. So be in the present moment. The angels say you're in the perfect energetic space right now to manifest miracles. Allow your wishes to be fulfilled. And you may see 11:11 on the clock. Your DM has let you know he's got to let go of his baggage. Give me a block there. And that's creating a block right now. So whatever his baggage is, he knows he has to release that first. So focus on being more in the present moment, surrender and give it to God. So have faith in what will be. Now, if we've got a timing around when he's going to be releasing this baggage, obviously he's doing it now, but is there any timings you need to be aware of? Follow your heart. Between January just gone and September, he's going to be following his heart, which leads into you to release the baggage. So big shift between now and September. I hope that helps, okay? P, thank you for the donation. Pinky, great to see you, honey. Any message from Ben? Okay, what does Ben want you to know? We've got, you've always been in my corner. So he's very grateful that you've always had his back. You've always been there for him. You may have always defended him or supported him in some way or said nice things about him. You know, if like, you know, when push comes to shove, no matter what's going on in the situation, if someone is bad-mouthing your twin, you defend them, don't you? Or you stick up for them, you're in his corner. So he's saying, thank you for always being there for me and having my back. You know, he really appreciates that. It turns him on. It makes him feel good. Will my cat Golden get well? She has endoscopy ballooning. We put nasal feeding tube on Monday. She has not eaten for 21 days. I'm so sorry you're going through that, honey. Is she going to get well? Is Cat going to get well? Within the next few weeks, there's going to be some kind of improvement, okay? And what you have to remember is, they give me a block there. Even though you can't communicate physically, your cat Golden understands you, okay? She understands what you're trying to say. She understands how much love you're sending to her. She loves you very much. So whatever happens within the next few weeks, okay, she knows how much you love her, that you've given her an amazing life. So I feel this, even if this doesn't go perhaps the way you want it to go, within the next few weeks, I'm feeling recovery or peace. Okay, it's not up to me to say if she's going to go or not, okay? This is up to God, the Creator. Right, I'm just seeing what other messages I can bring in here. But I feel that you need to just know that there's going to be peace within the next few weeks, okay? And we've got truth and integrity and playfulness. Remember, just the truth is, she's had such a great life with you, a life of playfulness and truth and integrity. She's helped you to be that way too. She's really been like a member of the family, like a daughter. And you have to remember that. So even though it's not communicated through words, it's communicated in other ways. So I feel within the next few weeks there's going to be a shift for the better either way, either a physical recovery or peace. I hope that helps. Again, I'm sending you so much love. Alma, thank you for the donation. And Aquarius, how will she adapt when moving to South Africa to be with me? Will it be a good move for her and us? So is it going to be a good move? A year from now. So it may actually take a year or a year from now, like this time next June, like by next June, that everything will be in place or everything will be as it's meant to be. So I'm not saying it's going to take a year to happen, but a year from now, it's like everything will be where it's meant to be. So I feel that she will adapt to the move and it will be a good move. A year from now, everything will be in place. That's the message I need to give to you. So it's about knowing that a year from now, you're going to look back and wonder what you were worrying about or what all the stress was about. Again, I've got to get up to get that card. They're making me work today, aren't they, the angels? So this is about making a move, getting up out of your chair and doing something. Look at this. Put your creative energy into action. Now, I've just had to get up to get this card, and this is 2025. So I've had to actually get up to make something happen. So if something is put into motion physically, then obviously it's going to work out for the best. Okay, it says, Archangel Gabriel joins you to spark your creativity, help you communicate your vision and motivate you to create something beautiful. So I feel if you work together, it will be something beautiful that's created, and that is going to show up for you a year from now. Okay, so it's like it's going to take a year for this all to work out, but it will be something beautiful. I hope that helps, okay? Amy W, thank you for the donation. Hi Liz, will my sideline business grow in clients and finances? Will your sideline business grow? Perfect timing. It will happen in divine timing, but it feels like now is the perfect time for this to happen. So let's bring in a message from Archangel Ariel, because I feel it's the perfect time. It's going to obviously grow in divine timing, but I feel it's a great time to move forward. So make a list. Write down your financial goals in the present tense. So this could also be update your vision board, put things into place in that way. But write down your goals. What are your goals about this? What do you want to happen? Manifest it. Maybe even record yourself saying affirmations about this and listen to them at night before you fall asleep. Like, my business is very successful. I have plenty of clients. Money is flowing to me easily and effortlessly. My finances are on fire. No, actually, don't say that. My finances are, whatever. Don't use the word on fire, because something could, you could manifest some kind of fire. It was just like something passionate, something you're passionate about. I am passionate about my life, whatever it is. Yeah, don't say anything about fire. I don't know if there's anything to do with fire that you need to know about, but it's the perfect time. And fire is also about action. So I feel that's a sign me channeling there as something's going to move forward quickly. Let's see if we can get a timeline around this. We've got pay attention to the signs. It's like you may have already been receiving the signs since 2024. Something big could be happening between October and November. Don't let your ego get in the way. I hope that helps, okay? SS, thank you for the donation. Hi Liz, my twin is facing a karmic situation and has remained silent. So see that as a form of protection. What is coming up for us? What's the guidance for the union? So what's going on in the karmic situation? What's the karmic struggle right now? What's the karmic struggle that your twin is facing? Thank you for the good times. I'll always treasure them. So you may feel bad. Your twin may feel bad about ending something because they've had good times, or, there's been something good has come from it in some way. But this is an indifferent energy. It's like, I know it's over. I'll always treasure the good times and I'm grateful, but I'm struggling with causing some kind of pain. We have different interests and goals. So your twin knows that staying in that karmic situation, whatever it is, whether it's a person, a relationship, or an energy, or whatever it is, he wants something different now. He has different interests and goals than he did when he got into that situation, and he wants something fresh and new. And obviously that's to be able to pursue you, but he knows that it's not serving him where he is. So he's saying goodbye here. Thank you for the good times. I'll always treasure them. But we have different interests and goals. It's time to go our separate ways. So I feel he is well aware that it's ending. So I feel he's remaining silent because he's taking care of that, okay? So what does he want to say to you? So try and let this unfold naturally and see this silence as a good thing. Everything about you, this is what he's saying to you, everything about you is wonderful and magical to me. So when he connects with you, it's a new energy, it's fresh, it's you want the same thing, you're on the same page. So when he connects with you, it's wonderful and magical. He's grateful for what he's shared wherever he is now or wherever he's moving away from, but he knows it's not where he's meant to be. With you, it's wonderful and magical and fresh and new and something he really wants to pursue. So the guidance is there's big happy changes coming in. So you must trust in this right now. So let me get you a full moon card. What's the message with the full moon for you? We've got have a clear out. So it may be really important for you right now that you clear your space. Have a clear out. Perhaps donate things to charity. Get rid of things you don't love or want anymore. Perhaps clear your wardrobe out. Make space. Because it's like you're being prepared for something. The way he's being prepared, he's about to say goodbye to something he's in. So is there a timeline around this? And again, you've got to be patient Again, the signs are showing you've got to pay attention to the signs. It's all been coming to an end since 2024. I hope this helps, okay? Liza, thank you for the donation. Hi, Liz, please, a full moon message. What's it bringing? So what's going on with the full moon? Straight out, let go of what was. So it's bringing in an ending for a new beginning. It's helping you to let go of what was, to release the past, to feel free of the past. And this can also be to do with any kind of negative thinking or stress. And then there'll be a movement. So the full moon is also bringing in action. So your person may be taking action towards you because letting go of what was. And if you let go of what was, it will move things forward in your life. What else do you need to know? Archangel Michael is saying, yeah, let it go. So you've got to definitely let go of something, or they need to let go of something. But I feel you've got to let go of whatever's not serving you. Or if this resonates with your person, they know they've got to let go of what is not serving them. It says, this situation no longer serves you. Whatever it is we're connecting with here. So I'm not talking about your person directly. I'm talking about the energy around it or anything that's caused problems. Allow me, Archangel Michael, to sever your energetic connections to the past so you can embrace the future. So I feel there's action to the future to be coming in with the full moon and possibly the new moon. There's also an issue around communication, struggling to get my words out there. So I definitely feel there's something big happening that you're preparing to get ready for and embrace, but you must let the past go. Remember, you can never cut the cords of love, but you can cut the cords of fear. I hope that helps, okay? Ethereal Seeker, thank you for the donation. Hi, Liz, may I have a full moon message for my DM will and guidance. So what's the message with the full moon? What's the message with the full moon? Go for a walk in the moonlight. It will calm your energy down. Now, again, like I say, the moon's always out, so you don't have to go out at night. You can go out day or night, but go for a walk and it will cleanse your energy today. I'm going to make sure I go for a walk today in this energy. He's saying, I cannot return your love for me. So it means at this moment. So he said, I was not used to the intensity of my emotions and I couldn't return that love. You've been carrying the weight of our relationship by yourself and it wasn't fair. I'm ready to do my part. So it's like he's saying, I couldn't give you the love you deserved. I couldn't return your love the way you wanted me to because of a situation or because he was just not used to this kind of energy and emotion and he wasn't used to the intensity of the emotion. So he couldn't return it, so he feels like he can't return it right now. Doesn't mean he won't. Okay, this isn't, you've got to look at all the cards that have come out. So it's not like he's saying, I can't return your love. It's never going to happen. He's saying, this is too intense for me. I know you've been carrying the weight of our relationship. I know there isn't fair. I'm ready to do my part. I know I need to show up for you the right way. So I feel you need to cleanse your energy right now. So let's see what the energy is around the connection. So he wants to show up the right way. He's just struggling because he can't give you what you need right now. And that's causing him pain because he wants you to be happy. You've got moon cycles and a karmic ending is taking place. So it feels like something karmic is being released so he can return your love. So he may have been stopping himself from giving you love because of something he's already in or giving to, or because he can't open up the way he wants to because of his own fears or struggles or lessons. So you've got to allow something to end first. And this may also be coming into place around this moon cycle. So we've got the full moon right now. We're moving towards the new moon. Have faith in what will be. Look at this moving within 6 months. These cards are moving on top of the deck. Look at this. All the other cards are the other way around. We've got within 6 months as a karmic ending breaking here. Something has been released within 6 months. You've just got to wait right now. The masks are coming off that he's wearing, and that's why the time apart is needed. So within 6 months, something is changing. That's why I can't give you what you need right now, return your love right now, because he knows he's got to take that mask off. So I have got something big coming in for you over the next 6 months between now and December. Yeah, look at this as well, February to March. So this could be a timeline for union. Pisces energy, February, March, something big is going on. And I was going to say you're not a member, but in today's members reading, I talked about a big shift happening between August and May next year. I hope that helps, okay? Alvin, thank you for the donation. What is my life purpose? Well, obviously it gets revealed to you in time. It's not like me just saying, right, this is your life purpose today. You've got to allow things to unfold. Things come into your awareness. Sometimes they come into your awareness in dribs and drabs, you know, slowly and steadily, so we don't get overwhelmed. You are an artist in your own way. It says, engaging in artistic activities is beneficial to your career and every other area of your life. So expressing yourself in a very artistic way. And this doesn't necessarily mean that you are a painter or you are a drawer. It means you are an artist. We're all artists in our own way. So there's something in you that you want to create, or something you're being guided to do or bring about into your physical reality and your career, and that will benefit you. So artistry. So what's your art? What's your craft? Okay, what do you enjoy doing? What do you get passionate about? That's your art. That's your craft. You know, like for me, my art and craft is, obviously I'm a card creator, so I love creating cards, but I love using my hands. I'd say my hands are my gift, because my hands allow me to channel everything, whether I'm using a tool or I'm just channeling a message, you know. So again, it's about these things are going to be revealed to you. Bear with me, okay? I'm just keeping my eye on, I've got it on here because I haven't got access to the chat here as well. So your life purpose is to be your authentic self. Now let's bring in a chakra card. Yeah, the same throat chakra, speaking your truth. Boundaries. Your part of your life purpose right now is also to set boundaries down of what you will and won't accept in your life, and be truthful and honest with yourself about that too. And maybe setting boundaries down with others, so you say yes to you and no to others, or no to the things that don't serve you. I hope that helps, okay? Victor, thank you for the donation. Please answer for Sam. Let's find Sam's question then. There we go. Dear Liz, what do I need to know for my daughter's education? Will she come back or stay in PAC? I'm praying she comes back and both sisters go to where they want. A message from A, what does he have in mind for us? So first of all, is she going to come back? You've got to wait. If you wait, things will unfold the way they're meant to. Now remember, you've got to remember, she is a soul growing. She's your daughter, yes, but she is also a soul that's growing. So whatever she is going through right now will be part of her soul growth. So yes, you want her to be healthy and happy, and you want everything to work out for her, but you also have to wait and allow things to unfold the way it's meant to happen for her as a soul. And it doesn't matter how old she is, you've got to wait right now. So you have to wait. If you wait, I feel everything will come to fruition. So what does A have on his mind? Our love is meant to be. So he knows it's destined to be with you. He wants you to know that. Our love is meant to be. It's how he feels. So he definitely feels drawn to you. And he knows, no matter what, this card's moving as well, that, look at this, you are the answer to my prayers, that you are the one. He's coming to terms with this more and more. So he knows you're meant to be. So what's the full moon guidance for you right now? Flying out, look at that. Release those fears. So let go of any fears around your daughter, around A. Just let go of fear and have faith. You just got to wait right now and let the universe take care of it. I hope that helps, okay? Lisa, great to see you, honey. Thank you for the donation. A full moon message. How is she feeling about us? So what's the full moon message for you? Again, look at this. Release those tears. So you may have a good cry. You may be feeling emotional. So you may feel you need to release some tears around this full moon. So don't worry if you start crying or you get emotional. It's happening for a reason. She may also be feeling emotional too. She may need to release tears too. So what she's saying to you with this full moon, I'm learning more about myself and learning more about you too. So again, lots of growth taking place right now. I'm learning about me. I'm learning about what I want. I'm learning about you, what you want. I'm learning. You are my queen and deserve to be treated like one. Now, isn't that interesting when you say constantly that you deserve to be treated the right way? And you're stepping into that power by pulling your energy back. So you're saying, I am a queen and I deserve to be treated like one. And she knows it, okay? I take all the blame for what happened. So she does feel a bit guilty about things. And she is blaming herself for things as well that she needs to actually forgive herself for, because she is learning and growing too. So let's bring in a message from Archangel Michael. So Michael is saying, open up to your spiritual gifts This is a blessing in disguise. So again, everything that's happening is happening for a reason right now. This is a blessing in disguise. You may be seeing 33, you may be seeing 333, you may be seeing 2121 or 2112 or 1221. Remember that your true nature is spiritual, not physical. The angels are sending you messages to guide your soul. You may see hummingbirds as well. Be patient and have faith that your angels have this situation under control. What will come is far better than you dared to dream. So as long as you stand true to yourself, things are going to work out. I hope that helps again. I just want to get you an energy around the full moon between you as well. We've got reunion, so distractions. Remember, distractions may be in the way, but it's not going to stop you from having your reunion. And maybe she's trying to distract herself because she wants to have a reunion. So maybe this could be about wanting to communicate, but she's distracting herself from sending a message. I hope that helps, okay? Patty, thank you for the donation. Has my boss changed his mind positively about me? So first of all, has he changed his mind? Don't stop. Don't stop doing what you're doing. Okay, whatever it is that's going on right now, keep doing what you're doing, okay? Let's connect with your boss. But I feel that message, you just have to keep being you and keep doing you and don't stop doing that, okay? We've got a lot of solar plexus here, which is about intuition. So I feel like you are a perfectionist and you have self-esteem issues. So again, whatever's going on with your boss could be affecting your self-esteem and you could be trying to do things perfectly. And the angels say you already do. You already are doing things perfectly. Don't stop doing what you're doing. It's not, it doesn't matter really how your boss thinks about you. It's what you think about you and what you think about what you're doing. In other words, the message I need to give to you first is don't let your boss affect your self-esteem in any way, shape or form because you are magnificent and you're already perfect and you're already doing something perfectly in your life. You don't have to make it absolutely 100% brilliant because it already is in its own way. So how is you give me a lot of fear around this? What is your boss thinking about you? Has he changed his mind positively about you? We've got the moon in reverse, which is the sun. So I do feel there's been a turnaround. So whenever he's been thinking, if there's been any illusion, it's turning around. So the moon in reverse is like the sun, which is happiness and positivity. So I feel the answer is yes. But I feel the big message I need to give to you is, why are you allowing someone else to affect your self-esteem? I hope that helps, okay? And then I see you've donated again and said, will my son and I be successful in business? So will your son and you be successful in business? Look at this. We got the success card. So yes, couldn't get a more straightforward answer than success. But there may be a compromise that needs to happen. So then it may need to be more balance, or there may need to be conversation or a compromise in some way to lead to that success. But the answer is 100% yes. I hope that helps, okay? City Cat, thank you for the donation. Hi, Lizzo, Paul as well. Can I please have a message for my DM? Thanks heaps, of course, honey. So that's the message. I'm drawn to you like a moth to a flame. So I definitely feel he wants to come back to you, communicate, be around your energy right now. When I clean up my mess, I want a life with you. So he wants to come to you, but he's got to clean something up first. He's got to handle something first. He wants a life with you, but he knows he has to deal with this first, but he can't stay away from you. He's drawn to you like a moth to a flame. So you're going to feel that energy. You're going to feel it. Okay, so you may have to set your own boundaries down while he is cleaning up his mess. So the guidance is meditation will help to calm your energy and relax you. They wish they had told you how they feel. So he may also be communicating to you how he feels through music or signs or synchronicities. I hope that helps, okay? Karina with a K, great to see you, honey. Thank you for the donation. As I have high hope for this full moon, okay, I've seen a job as office management assistant. Clarity on it, is it mine? Any message from Mark? So first of all, what's the message with the full moon? What's the message with the full moon? Make space for them in your home. So you may be clearing out things. You may be having a tidy around. You may be clearing clutter at home right now. You may need to release those tears. So you may feel emotional this weekend as well. The same weekend. So as you move towards the weekend, burn incense. Well, obviously you do that. So you may be cleansing your space with the full moon. Today is a perfect day. And I feel you've woke up in this energy of today is a perfect day, today is a great day. So remember, the more you affirm those things, everything that you want and you are manifesting gets naturally drawn to you. So you've seen this job, is it yours? Okay, well, you've got the Queen of Swords. You've got to believe in yourself. If you believe in yourself, anything is possible. So let's see if we can get a yes or a no. So is this job yours in the near future? And you've got trust at the bottom of the deck there. So in the near future, if you trust, this could be yours. But again, they're not giving me a definite yes or a no because it's something that's been manifested. However, if you remember your power, strength and resilience, then you know that what's meant for you will be for you, whether it's this or something else. So what does Mark want you to know? What does Mark want you to know? What does Mark want you to know? I needed some time to get my act together and you've always been in my corner. So it's like he's saying, thank you for always being there for me. Thank you for always believing in me, having my back, recognizing what I'm doing, understanding me. You know I needed some time to get my act together and I'm grateful that you've always been there for me. So I feel he's just really grateful that you haven't given up on him. I hope that helps, okay? Guided by the universe, thank you for the donation, honey. Will I get the job for which I interviewed today? Will you get the job you interviewed for today? There's no need to worry. So again, they're being very crafty with the answer. They're not saying a yes or a no. They're saying there's no need for you to worry about this because everything will work out beautifully whether you do or you don't. Any messages from my DM? And I feel that no need to worry is really saying to you, you know, you've done a good job. So just have faith. Remember, if you don't get it, and I'm not saying you aren't going to, but if you don't, then there's something better. And what your twin is saying is, my bad decision, so he feels like he's made a wrong choice or a bad decision, keep playing in my mind. And I wish I could go back and change them. So he feels like he's made a mistake of some kind and he wants to rectify that, okay? So let's get another card. Are you going to get this job? Are you going to get this job? We've got the Four of Cups in reverse. So I definitely feel there's a possibility. Okay, a good possibility of this because, you know, if it was the other way around, I'd say you're kind of like waiting, you're stressing out, but I feel you're optimistic about this. The more optimistic you are, the quicker things come in. So I definitely feel you won't be miserable by the outcome. So in other words, if you get it, great. If you don't, you'll know inside, well, I'm optimistic, there's something better. So they're not allowing me to give you a yes or a no because it's something that's unfolding in your life and something you need to learn from the wait. I hope that helps, okay? Maxine, thank you for the donation. Hi Liz, what the full moon bringing in for me and what's my twin thinking? So what's the message with the full moon for you? We've got ask the angels to assist you. The answer's already within. So you need to go within today for the answers. Quiet your mind and you'll receive them and the angels will help you. So whenever the answer is, whatever you're thinking about right now, if you have time for you and quiet your mind, you're going to receive answers. Yeah, what I feel your twin is thinking is we don't want the same things out of life. Now, what I'm feeling is he's not necessarily connected with you. This could well be connected with the situation he's in or someone he's around. So he may be around someone he's thinking we don't want the same things out of life. Now, if this is a karmic partner, he's definitely thinking that way, or he could be around a friend or a family member. Maybe his family's saying something to him and he's saying we don't want the same things out of life. So I don't feel this is connected with you at all. Unless there is something that you know you don't want that he doesn't want. You know, it's like if you know that for a fact, but I'm not connecting with that when I'm channeling the message. I feel he's around someone that he doesn't want the same things as. And that's becoming clear in his eyes. They're giving me a little bit of pain in the eye. So it's like he's becoming aware of his physical surroundings and I don't want this anymore. I don't want the same things out of my life anymore. So I know I need to change. So really the full moon is bringing in an openness to change. I hope that helps, okay? Victor, thank you for the donation, honey. Where's Victor's message? There we are. Please answer for my sister Donna Meow. I've already answered for Donna, honey. Thank you. I'm going to do a collective message from the book. I have already answered a question for Donna. So thank you for your kindness, Victor, as well. So I'm going to read everyone a message today, what we need to know today. So this is for everyone watching. Archangel Michael is saying the veil is thinning between dimensions and other worlds of existence. So what I feel with this is you're becoming more psychic, more spiritual. The 5D is coming into the 3D, so as above, so below. So I feel you're very close to achieving your goals, things you're manifesting. Those who have passed can hear you. So you've got loved ones around you today who can hear you. Okay, your loved ones in spirit, they're around you listening, they can hear you. And also, your twin flame can hear you energetically. You're communicating through telepathy. Every thought you have about them reaches them. Even friends here in the physical can now hear each other's thoughts more readily. So I feel this about psychic connection, telepathic link, thoughts becoming things. What you speak, say, or think can either hurt or heal. It can hurt you or heal you. It can hurt others or heal others. We're here to help you put your feelings into words that heal. So in other words, be very careful about what you're thinking and what you are saying, because you are creating in your life. This not only uplifts you, but the entire planet. When you speak words that heal or think words that are healing, or focus on love, not fear. Uplifting yourself with loving thoughts about yourself is where it starts. When you are kind towards you, yourself, when you rewind, you heal your past. So in other words, when you heal you, it's going to bring a healing in for the world. It's going to be beneficial for everyone concerned. I hope that helps, okay? I think I'm going to say no more donations now. Let me just see where I am. Bear with me a second. You ever say no more donations now, guys, because I've got to catch up and I've been on for nearly 3 hours. So I'm about to do Divine Soul. I'm just going to go to the bathroom, okay? Because I've been on for nearly 3 hours. So Angela's going to look after the chat for me. So no more donations. Mods, if you can put that in. Obviously, I can't see what's going on in real time. But I'm going to just nip to the toilets. I won't be a second, okay? Let me just have a drink as well. That's better. Let me have a drink now. Okay. Thank you, Angela, for looking after the chat for me. Mwah, little beautiful angel there. Okay. So, next question is for Divine Soul. Will my twin contact me this month? Will your twin contact you this month? We've got recovery. There's a recovery taking place this month, okay? I do feel he does want to communicate, but he wants to do it clearly with you. So he's in recovery to make that happen. So that may mean he may not be this month. We'll see. What else is coming up? Yeah, he's going through some kind of tower moment. Some kind of chaos is going on. And he's dealing with his ego. So I'm not feeling it's likely to be this month, okay? But that doesn't mean there's anything wrong. It means there is a recovery happening this month. So, yeah, they're giving me a little block in the throat. He definitely desires communication. He's definitely wanting you. So when is he going to contact you? We've got Aquarius energy coming in. We've got January and February. So this could well be something that's coming in big time in January and February. Let me see. I'm not saying it's going to take that long for him to communicate, but I feel something could be happening around that time within the year. Okay, so again, we've got within the year. So they're not giving you a when because there's something being healed right now and there's a recovery taking place. So I'm using all my timing decks to see when things are coming in. Look at this. Patience required. You're learning patience right now. You've got to let go of the when, and that's when it will come. Well, that's when he will come. He wants to communicate with you in a clear way. He is wanting that right now. I do feel he's hungering for you, but I don't feel it's going to be this month. The angel's saying it is going to come in within the year. So within the year is kind of like between now and this time next year. We've got something happening between January and February. Now, this isn't necessarily just about communication. This could be when something big shifts in the connection. So this could be a union timeline or a coming together or something else. Let me see if let me use my other timing deck. I don't know where it is actually. Let me bring in some tarot again. Is there any timeline? Can you give me a timeline, please, angels, for communication? Timeline for communication. We've got the moon. You're receiving telepathic communication right now. The angels aren't giving me a timeline because this is something you are learning right now to let go, to have faith and know it will come in at the right time. You are the one I was destined to love. So he's destined for you. He's coming. I just can't give you a timeline because it's what's being created and manifested. But the angels are reassuring you there is a recovery taking place. I hope that helps, okay? You know, I can't give you the guidance if it's not coming through. You know, there will be a reason for that. Let me just make sure everything's running right on here, okay? So I know I've been live for a while. There we go, okay. So we're just checking mods, no more donations. Thank you, Karina. Just checking where, because I can't see anything on here, so no more donations. Okay. Right then, so we've got Patricia Bazari. Thank you for the donation. Great to see you, honey. Hi, Liz, how are you? I'm good, thank you. A message from my true love, please. Last night in a dream, they showed me reunion reconciliation. Thank you, happy full moon. Happy full moon to you. So what does your true love want to say? Look at this. I'm learning more about myself and learning more about you too. So there's definitely a lot of growth and learning taking place right now for this reunion. I was shocked by how quickly my feelings for you developed. So again, strong feelings. And you are my queen and deserve to be treated like one. And I feel that maybe in the previous vessel, you perhaps called each other king and queen. And he's also let you know he was shocked by how his feelings developed quickly then. So what I'm feeling is when you come together in reunion, it's going to be a very quick, very fast development. Now, I've said this to you before. You know, I feel like this is why there's a delay, because I feel when you come together, it's not going to be a long, drawn-out process. You're going to be together very quickly and very fast. So it's very likely you'll be in union, boom, like that, you know, because you've already gone through all the healing and stuff before, and there's still a lot of healing taking place now. So cleanse your chakras today with this full moon. I feel that will help. And have a clear out. So you may want to, maybe that's what you're doing, you're clearing things out. And obviously things are being cleared out of the energy field to bring you together. So have you got a timeline for reunion? Believe. You must believe. You may be seeing 11:11 on the clock. You may be seeing 1:11. That's your sign to trust in this. So again, I haven't got a timeline of when it's going to come in. Could be between now and November, or even over the next 11 weeks. So it could happen on a day there is on the 11th of a month. But I feel this is more about the number sequence, reminding you to believe and have faith in when. I hope that helps, okay? Michelle, thank you for being a member, honey. Hi, Liz, can I get a full moon message from my DM, Mohammed? So what does Mohammed want to say to you today? He's saying, I want the chance to prove to you how much I love you. We are both on different paths. So it's like he's saying to you, we're on different paths right now. In other words, you may not physically be together, but he's going to prove to you how much he loves you. So I feel what this means is you're on different paths right now because he's learning everything he needs to learn to be able to come forward to prove to you how much he loves you, to be given that chance. So it's like you're doing your thing here, he's doing his thing here, but you're on parallel paths even though you're on different paths. That's the message coming through. So what's the message with the full moon? So again, in other words, separation is needed, okay, to bring you onto the same path. Because you're on the right path, Okay, you're just not on the same path at the moment, if that makes sense. It's like you're going to come together at the right time. They are releasing their fears so they can come forward and ask for another chance or show up for you the right way. So definitely feel there's a movement coming in. No more donations, guys, please. I have said, okay. Communicate clearly. He will communicate clearly with you when he comes in. I hope that helps, okay. CV, thank you for the donation. A message from him. No more donations, guys, please. So really what he's saying to you is, CV, I've let you down and I hate myself for it. I'm such a screw up. So he's feeling like a failure. He's feeling like he's a screw up, a mess. He's sorry for letting you down. He's going to make up for the past. So what's he feeling like a screw up about? What's he feeling like a screw up about? What's he regretting or in pain over? What's he let you down about? He's wondering if you're thinking about him. Okay. I'm a mess. He's a mess. I feel like a screw up. I'm a mess. I messed this up. I've let you down. I feel like a mess. And he's curious. He's watching you on social media. I wonder what you're thinking about. So he just feels like his life is a bit of a mess right now. He wants to make up for the past. I'm trying to find out, though. Let me find the other deck. Hang on. What he feels like he's made a mess of. There's the deck there. I want to get another cupboard so I can get my cards easier than that, okay? I regret what I said. So he may have said something he regrets, okay? And he regrets the past. So he's not really, opening up much about it. He's just saying, look, there's things I regret about the things I've said, the things I've done in the past. And I hate myself for it because I let you down. I screwed things up. And I wonder if you're thinking about me. So I feel he's planning on moving forward and taking a step towards you. Let me see if I can get a timeline around that. Just bear with me a second. I've just put that other deck there. I've got that many decks around here. These are all my decks that I'm bringing in here, by the way, if you're wondering what these decks are. So we've got a timeline around this. Anything you need to know. Compassion. When he comes back in, and he will, try and have compassion for him because he feels like a mess. Feels like a screw up, okay? So the more compassion you have, the quicker things will come in and the easier things will be. And you may see 11:11 on the clock. That's your sign to have compassion. I hope that helps, okay? So, Theory, thank you for the donation. Full moon messages from A. What does A want to say? Straight out. I can't fight these feelings anymore. I want to come home to you. So he's definitely feeling the pull, the urge to come to you with this full moon. He's definitely feeling all these emotions, his feelings about you. And you've got sober up. So he may have had a drink. Okay, and he may need to sober up, or he may need to, and this card was behind as well, I feel this is for you. So he may well need to sober up or get clear about something, or, kind of clean his act up a little bit. So if he doesn't drink alcohol, he may well just be looking at his life in a more clearer way. So this is more about clarity coming in. I'm gaining clarity that I don't want to fight these feelings anymore. I can't. I want to come home. So I need to clean myself up or clean my act up to be able to do this. And for you, have a relaxing, cleansing bath during this full moon because it will calm your energy down and it will help you to feel more at peace. I hope that helps, okay? Divine Soul, thank you for the donation. Is the Karmic knows about me and my twin? Does the Karmic know about you and your twin? I feel the Karmic is very aware, may not know of you directly, okay, but will feel and sense something's off, or will sense you in the energy because he won't let her in. He won't let me in. So this is how she feels. So he's shutting her out, shutting this person out, holding himself back because you have the parts of him that he's holding back, okay? So he won't let me in. And I'm not blind to what's going on. So there's your answer. She is aware. I'm not blind. I know what's going on. I'm not blind to what's going on because he won't let me in. So because he's not opening up, or he's shut down, or, they're not being intimate or whatever's going on, she is aware that there is someone else in his energy, and that's you. Let's see what else is going on with this. What's the Karmic exposed? The relationship is damaging me. Okay, and that's how your twin feels. He feels damaged in that connection. The Karmic is making me turn against you. So again, this Karmic could be trying to get in the way. This isn't necessarily about turning them against you, like saying bad things about you. This is about trying to keep them in their energy in that way. And we were always fighting. So there's arguing going on. The relationship is damaging. This karmic partner may be trying to get intimate with them or be around them because they're shutting them out. So I definitely feel the karmic partner is trying, but not really getting anywhere. I hope that helps, okay? Kat Lisa, thank you for the donation. A message from my DM, please. Is he working on himself? Has he left his karmic wife? So what does he want you to know, first of all? He's saying, my bad decisions keep playing in my mind and I wish I could go back and change them. So I don't feel he's left this person yet, but it is a decision he wants to make, and it is something he feels like he wishes he could go back and erase. I wish I could go back in time. I wish I could do it differently. It's okay wishing, but we have to take action because we can't change the past, but we can make up for it. So has he left his karmic wife, or is he going to get more information? He's trying to work out how to do this right now. So he may be getting information on divorce proceedings or how to make a change. I don't feel he's done it yet, no, but I feel he does want to do it. He feels like he's made a bad decision. He wants to sort that out, okay? So, yeah, we've got here the Hanged Man in reverse. So I do feel that he wants to communicate to you. I don't feel he's kind of delaying himself from you. And it feels like if there has been a delay around this, he's working on it now. So I do feel he's preparing to make a decision or to face his bad decision. But he feels like whereas before he may have been procrastinating or holding himself back or going deep within, he's coming out of that now. And he could also communicate with you very soon too. So let's get an energy between the two of you. And then I'm going to check in on his karmic struggle. Yeah, reunion. So I do feel you and him are coming back together soon if you aren't already in reunion. Okay, let's bring in the karmic struggles. What's he struggling with this? Because he definitely wants out. Face the truth, we are done. He's facing that truth and he needs for the karmic partner to face the truth. We are done. So it's just a matter of time until they have this conversation. So you've just got to be patient right now and let things play out. I hope that helps, okay? Daniel, thank you for the donation. Good morning, Liz. Message from Jennifer to me. So what's the message from Jennifer to you? I love how you and I can talk about anything and everything. So she loves the conversations you've had, the time you've shared. She's thinking about that. She's saying, I'm drawn to you like a moth to a flame because we can talk about anything and everything. I was just not prepared to fall in love so deeply. You're the one. So the fact that you can talk about anything and everything has made her realise you're the one. And it was also very deep to her and intense. And she wasn't really prepared for that. And that may have been why she run. But she can't help loving and wanting you. She's drawn to you like a moth to a flame. So what's the energy of the connection now? There's no need to worry. If she's around anyone, there's arguing going on. And there's no need for you to argue with yourself either, saying, am I making this up? Is this real? Because there's no need to worry. I feel there is arguing taking place around her right now that's making her want to talk to you and come back to you because she realises she can talk to you about anything and anyone. They are thinking about you too. Look at this for a double message. There's no need to worry. And you got that card here. Hang on a minute. There it is. You got there is no need to worry from this deck, and you got there is no need to worry from this deck. Same message. So whatever it is that's worrying you right now, there's no need to worry, especially if you're thinking about anyone she's around, because there is arguing going on, and it's making her realise you're the one. And she's being drawn to you like a moth to a flame. So let's see if I can get a timeline. Stay positive. No timeline coming through. You just need to stay positive right now. And that will move everything into place. I hope that helps, okay? Patty, thank you for the donation. What comes out strongly, teaching or online books? Okay, teaching or online books. Let's get a card for both from Gabriel. So teaching, and there's no reason why you can't do both. Okay, or online books. Okay, so for online books, you've got daily practice. So it says the more you practice your new skills, the more comfortable and confident you become. So with online books, it may be something you need to do daily or something that needs to be practiced daily. And obviously online things is we have to show a presence there. Let's just see what the other one is around teaching. We've got let go and classes. Okay, so it may be, obviously you've got teaching there because you've said teaching and there's classes there. maybe you need to let go of the stress around it or the struggle of thinking you need to do one or the other, because, you could say, well, let go is about letting go of the classes or the teaching and focusing on the online books as a daily thing. And I am getting that coming through, but I'm also feeling there's no reason why you couldn't do both, really. So the energy of let go says release the desire to control the situation and leave it up to God in his infinite wisdom to resolve everything beautifully. Learning and teaching are part of your higher calling. So teaching is part of your journey, but also something to do with online books is too. But you'd need to practice your skills, become comfortable and confident in this and doing it daily. So that's the message. Let me just connect with what comes out more strongly, teaching or online books. Teaching, you've got take action, and you've got improving health around books. So I'm getting kind of teaching, really. I just feel you've got to let this unfold naturally, but I feel both, but you've got to balance it in some way. But online books is something to do with daily practice, doing it daily, because you've got to have an online presence in some way, whatever that is. But teaching is your life purpose or part of it. I hope that helps, okay? Jacinta, thank you for the donation. No. Oh, no. Mods, I'm going to need you in a minute, okay? Because my chat's froze here and I don't know where I'm on donations. So I knew this had happened because everything's froze. So again, this is why you need to know donations are optional, because if I have any technical difficulties, there's nothing I can do, okay? So first of all, Jacinta, let me answer the two I've got here first. Jacinta says, I'm a Sagittarius rising. What's this full moon bringing for me and my mum? And what is the guidance for me? So what's the guidance for you and your mum? And what's the full moon bringing for you and your mum? And what's the guidance for you? Okay. So first of all, for you, you need to get more information. So the full moon is helping you to access information. Now, this could be through having this reading today. Could be through something you read or something you experience. So it could be an experience that gives you more information. It's definitely about your journey. Everything you're going through right now is giving you more information. So, for example, everything you experience, whether it's at work, whether it's with your family, whether it's with your twin, it's all a learning experience that gives you information to process and focus on love, not fear. With your mum, we've got take action and yes. So whenever it is you want to take action towards with your mum, the answer is yes. Okay, so I feel you'll already know what that is. So yes, it's bringing in a movement or an action step towards something good. So I want to bring in a message from Archangel Michael. So what's the message for you and your mum? We've got your loved ones are safe. So you need to remember everyone is protected by the angels, so you can't control these things. So let go of your fear and worry about your loved ones. Archangel Michael says, I'm looking after that. So you may worry about your mum or you may worry about people in your life, and you've got to let go of the worry. Okay, because the worry creates more fear and stress. And what's the guidance for you? What's the guidance for you? We've got it's time to play. So have some fun, relax. Okay, go out into nature. Be around dogs maybe. Just have some fun, be playful. You're working too hard, and this can also be worrying because it says you're worrying about everything. You're working too hard. You must seek out joyous experiences to bring balance into your life. I hope that helps, okay? And Julia, thank you for the donation. Hi, can I ask for a message from P? Thank you. And that's where my chat ends, at Julia's donation. So mods, I'll need you to help me with other donations, okay? So first of all, what P is saying is, from the start, I knew I wanted to share my life with you. I just don't feel the same way anymore, okay? So he may not feel that he wants to share his life with you right now, okay? Maybe something's happened to change that. So he's saying, from the start, I knew I wanted to share my life with you. I just don't feel the same way anymore. Let's see what that means. You receive a message. So I feel he's going to tell you. Now, this feeling the same way, it may not actually be about you at all. It may not be about his feelings for you. It could be about the way he wants to share his life with you or the way he wants his life to be. So I feel he's changed his mind about something. Okay? And this is also the vision he has of his future. So I don't feel it's the feelings he has for you. Don't panic and get triggered and think, oh no, he doesn't feel that way anymore. That's not what I'm feeling. It feels like he knows he needs to change something in his life, or he needs to do something differently in his life, and he wants to actually talk to you about that. So you will receive a message about this. He's going to tell you something. He may even tell you he doesn't feel the same way anymore because he's dealing with some kind of fear or a vision he has. But I feel he's changing inside. You know, they show me this a bit like an artist. So he wants to do something that's more in alignment with his spiritual path. He may feel like he wants to go down a different road than he did before. So he wants to make changes in his life. I'm not feeling these feelings of change for you. Maybe the way that he saw his life is changing. Crystal therapy and healing. So now he may see his life going in a different direction. He may be into crystals. He may want to become a healer. He may want to do therapy in some way. So I feel he's becoming a lot more spiritual. So he may have had a vision when he met you, for example. Okay, when he met you, he had a vision of his life with you a certain way. And now that vision has changed because he doesn't feel the same anymore about the way his life is. In other words, he sees it different. So what I'm feeling is it's like perhaps he saw he was in a normal job or you had a nice house or whatever. Now he sees you kind of doing things in a spiritual way. Does that make sense? I'm not saying he's changed his mind about you or wanting to share his life with you. It's more the way he sees his future with you. He sees it different now than he did before because he's changed. That's what I'm connecting with anyway. I hope that helps, okay? I have said no more donations, guys, and I've just, because what I do on this, I flick it up by accident, and I can't even connect with the donations on there because my chat's froze. So let me just bring it back up. Bear with me a second, and Mod, you're going to have to help me out here, okay? Because I've lost my chat on here. I've got no chat on here. Okay, so where I am on here, yeah, I've got no donation. The last donation now, or the first donation I've got showing on my tablet is Kelsey. And obviously I know I've got donations before, so Mod, you're going to have to help me out. I've got no access to donations after the one I've just done. And I can't even remember who I've just done because they've already took it out of my mind. So whoever's donation I've just done, from there, okay, until where I am to Kelsey, I need to know what the donations are. I've got no way of checking because it doesn't show on here. And, there's nothing I can do about it. This is why donations are optional. I did say ages ago, stop donating, and people were still donating. But I've got no access to donations, as you can see. This is my chat, okay? Just so you can see what's going on. I've got a delivery here as well. So this is all I can see, okay? I haven't got a minute here. I'm trying to do this so you can see. So if I go down, the first donation I can see now is Kelsey. Can you see that there? So mods, I need you to help me out, please, and tell me who's donated. So what I'm going to do first of all, obviously I know that, Rob, okay, but what I'm saying is I know there's donations before Kelsey, but I can't see them. So if you know you've donated to me, you need to tell me, or my mods need to help me out, okay? Or I need to know how many there are, and I'm going to write them down because I can't do any more. If anyone donates from now, I can't do them, okay? So I need to know. So if my mods can help me out, please. Karina, Victor, if you can help me out. Can you let me know how many, first of all, I've got from the last one I did? I don't even know who the last person I did was. I can't remember the name because they've took it out of my mind. So that one that I've just done, from there until where we are now, okay? Jennifer says, I donated and asked if there were any messages from my angels, okay? Radu says, and I hope you guys did donate. You're not just saying you did donate, okay? So Radu, I'm not obviously doubting, I'm just saying because I don't want people to do that either. Because my moderators can check, okay? So Radu says, I donated asking, will I see DM? Will I see DM? Okay. We've got Mayra. There we go. Victor, thank you, honey. Mayra says, any message from Travis? Okay. Jay, I've donated. Is A in the UK or D? What's D? What's D? Okay, UK or D? What's D? Let me start with them then, okay? No, please don't donate, Baron. I've been on for 3 hours and 13 minutes and I've got donation. Everything's technically gone wrong now, so I can't even check who's donated and who hasn't. Which again, like I say, if I can't answer them, guys, it's optional anyway to donate. I never ask for donations. I even say stop donating and people still do. So I'm going to answer those ones first of all. So I'm going to start with Kelsey, who's in the chat there. Any message for my twin flame journey today, just so I can have the chat live where I am. There's no more donations. So this is for Kelsey. So what's the message coming through for you today? Time apart. So time apart is needed to bring you together. Okay, so he said, I've been researching our connection. It makes sense now. So he's been learning about the connection during the time apart, and he has wounds he needs to heal. So he said, I have wounds you don't know about. There's wounds I'm healing during our time apart that you don't know about. So let's see what these wounds are. Okay, so what are these wounds he's healing? Let me look for the deck I'm after. There it is. So what wound is he healing during this time apart that you don't know about, okay? Right words. So he's struggling to express himself, find the right words. He said, I just can't seem to find the right words to say to you or how to best approach you. So my fear of messing things up by doing or saying the wrong things yet again keep me away. I am working on trusting myself again and on having confidence in myself when it comes to you. I can't bear messing this up again. So you may not be aware that he's trying to find the right words and he's got real wounding around that. So that's why there's time apart needed. I hope that helps, okay? Okay, Jennifer says a message from the angels and DM. So a message from the angels for you today is, it's time to play. So you're on the right path when you are feeling more light, when you're lightening the load. The angels say you've been working too hard and worrying about everything. So seek out joyous experiences to bring balance into your life. So maybe this weekend do something fun or balance your energy. And also you may have been picking up on your twin, especially if your twin's been overworking or over worrying because he's having panic. Okay, he's having panic attacks. So you may be having palpitations. He said, I panic when I think about you moving on without me because I should never have said some of the things I said because I didn't mean them. So he may have said things he didn't mean or said things in the heat of the moment maybe, or maybe hasn't expressed certain things. And he's panicking now that you're moving on. And that could also be because you've been busy with work or you've been busy with other things. And he's panicking because he feels you shifting your energy away. And you may be picking up on that physically. So he said, I have been panicking about things. I don't want you to move on. So I do feel he's going to be taking action soon. And that's why the angel's saying, try and lighten the load. Focus on joy and the doors will open. Let me just get you one more card. Okay, astral travel. So he's been coming to you through the astral realms, through dreams, to tell you he does not want you moving on. I hope that helps, okay? Radu says, will I see my DM? Okay, so will you see your DM? Ask your angels to help within the next few months. You're going to see, or he's going to communicate with you, or you're going to come back together. So it's going to happen within the next few months. What you must do is ask your angels to create the way and to assist, okay? So I do feel the answer is yes, you will connect. And he's longing for you. He's actually wanting you physically right now. And he's saying, I hurt you. You're the one person I love more than anyone. I'm sorry. So I feel when he does come forward, he's going to come forward with an apology. I hope that helps, okay? Mayra wants a message from Travis. So a message from Travis today. Okay. We've got, I long for your body. Okay. So Travis is feeling very sensual and intimate towards you today. Let's see what the message is. Clothes off. Yeah, definitely wanting you physically. Saying to you, I long for your body with the clothes off. So he wants to also be vulnerable with you. But he's thinking about you in a very physical way. I feel he's dreaming about you. He's fantasizing about you. And he's saying, can we make our dreams a reality? I want that now. So I definitely feel he wants to be with you in a physical way. He's thinking about you in that way, wanting that dream, that fantasy he's having to be a reality. And he's also wanting to focus on the love. So something big could be happening around Valentine's Day next year or between now and Valentine's Day. But focus on the love. That's really the message I've got coming through. He wants to focus on the love. He's thinking about you. He is focused on you. Just have faith that that dream will become a reality in divine timing. I hope that helps, okay? So Jay says, is Jay in the UK? Sorry, is he in the UK? Is Adam in the UK? So is he in the UK? Let's just ask that question, because if he isn't in the UK, you'll know he's in the other place. So is he in the UK? Is he in the UK? Is he in the UK? What do you need to know? Okay, what do you need to know? What card is going to come out here? Within the next few weeks. He could well be in the UK within the next few weeks. Or within the next few weeks, I feel you'll know. But within the next few weeks, he's either going to be in the UK or you're going to know where he is. I hope that helps, okay? Okay, which donations now, guys? Sonali. Sonali, what's your question? So I've done Radu. Obviously, I've no idea who's donated. Like I say, there's nothing I can do about it. I'm trusting my moderators now to give me the information because I haven't got access to it. So my moderators can let me know who's messaged. I've done Jennifer. Sonali says, Saraba's intentions towards me. Okay, so what are Saraba's intentions towards you? Let's bring a tarot card in. What are his intentions towards you? Well, there's definitely an intention to come forward towards you, but not quite yet. So the Knight of Pentacles is a yes from heaven. It's about eventual positive outcome. But I do feel this is slow moving. There's a little bit of a delay because what this person possibly wants with you is a fulfilling, successful, stable future. Okay, so I do see like a future there with you, but there is soul growth happening to make that happen because this person's got to move from the Page into the King to be able to express their heart and their truth. And they're with him working that out right now to be able to work on themselves. So what I feel is they do want a life with you. I see that in the future here. This person sees that, okay? Sees that there is a future. Even though it's a slow moving road to get there, it's a definite yes, this person wants that with you. But to make that happen, they have to grow up first. And they've gone within to work that out, to work on self-love. So the message for you in the meantime is to work on self-love, to work on you, to give back to yourself. So I feel their intentions are genuine and real. The guidance for you is they wish they told you how they feel. They want to open up and tell you how they feel and cleanse your chakras. So if you cleanse your chakras with this full moon, you're going to feel better, more ready to receive what is coming. Because I feel your person wants to express themselves. There's just soul growth taking place, okay? So obviously, guys, I don't know who's donated and who hasn't because, and this is why I need to get this across. I do state this very clearly. You're not paying me for a reading, okay? You are donating as an energy exchange to possibly have a question answered. I state it very clearly in the description. When I have technical difficulties, nothing I can do. It's not like I'm ignoring people or not wanting to answer. When I say do not donate to me because I need to catch up, I mean it, and people still donate. So I have no way of knowing who's donated because it's not showing me on my tablet, as you can see. The only one I can see, oh, let me try and hold this up so you can see. The only thing I can see is Kelsey's donation there, that's it, you see. Okay, so now my moderators are telling me, but again, if I miss anyone out, then unfortunately it's just one of those things, nothing I can do about it. So I hope you understand that, okay? Unicorn Girl says you donated. What's his role in my life? Is it over? I have answered you a question already earlier, but I can't remember what it was about. So we've got if you believe, you must believe in this love. If you believe it's over, then you're going to create more experiences that show you it's over. Okay, so you have to believe in this connection. I don't feel it's over between you. I feel you've got to look at it a lot differently. Okay? We've got trust in divine timing. It's a matter of when, not if. So it's not over. It's in divine timing. And that's what you need to know. And that's what he's teaching you. He's teaching you to trust in divine timing, okay? Okay, so mods, is there any other donations I haven't done? Okay, if you can let me know. So I've done Mayra. I'm just going up looking at what Victor's saying. Next is for Alma. Will Anne make a go of her career and fit with the culture in South Africa? Will she be flourishing and happy? It's important for me to know. She is moving continent. Didn't I answer your question? Didn't you get a year from now coming out? Was that yours? Okay, the year from now, was that connected with you? Because that shows you a year from now, everything's going to be into place. Look, within the next few months, things are shifting already. So you've got to have faith and timing here. You've got to have faith that this person will make this happen within the next few months to a year. Because I feel the answer is yes, in divine timing. And you said, I need to know. So you've got to let go of the need to know. You've got to let go and surrender and have faith. That's what you need to know, okay? So we've got strength and the devil. Be stronger than your ego. Your ego is causing you problems right now. You've got to find strength to overcome that and let go of all the fear. That's what you need to know. No donations, please. I'm going off soon. I'm trying to catch up with the ones that I've done. Yes, Alma, she will be happy, but you've got to have faith and patience. The angels wouldn't give you that message within a few months to a year. That's when it's all going to be falling into place and she will be happy. So you've got to let go of trying to control another person's happiness, because happiness is and always will be an inside job. Okay? Oh, okay, let me breathe. So I'm looking to Victor for the no donation. I'm going to put it in. No donations. There's nothing I can do about it, guys. No donations, please. Okay. I've been on. Do you understand? I've been on for 3 hours and 25 minutes. Okay. So I need to go off. It's just I know people have donated. I don't know who has because I can't see. So I'm just seeing if anyone else, if my mods are putting in who's donated, if they can see anyone. I mean, I have answered lots and lots and lots of questions in this live today, so, you know, there's nothing I can do about it if I can't answer them. Julia Cantor says, can I ask a message from P? There you go. The message from P. Message from P for Julia, okay? It's not fair for you to be in the middle of my drama. So he feels like he's dealing with a lot of drama right now and he doesn't want to get you involved in that drama. So he's trying to protect you from that drama. So understand that when you're not together, he's not communicating, not because he doesn't want to, it's because you're being protected. So do not take it personally right now. Focus on you, focus on doing you. And when he's dealt with his drama, he will return in a better energy that's not going to pull you into pain. I hope that helps, okay? Yeah, something is definitely going on with YouTube today. I'm just seeing if there's anyone. Victor, is there anyone else you can see? Because obviously like I say, guys, if I haven't answered you today and you have donated, unfortunately, there's nothing I can do about it. I'm sorry. You know, please don't email me and say you haven't answered my question, because nothing I can do about it. I will do a collective card in a minute for anyone who hasn't received a message. So is there any other ones? Anyone else? My moderators, obviously, I've got Karina, Victor, Rob in the house. Divine is there as well. You know, is there anyone there who can tell me if there's any other donations? Thank you, Elmer. Okay, I don't think people realise how much energy it takes for me to sit on here and talk non-stop for 3 hours. And not just talk, but also to channel the messages, you know. Oh, don't worry, Donna, don't worry, no problem. I'd rather you tell me if anyone's donated that I can't see. If you can see if there's any donations there. Rob says I don't see any more donations. Okay, so we should be up to date then, hopefully. What I'll do then, I'll do a collective read. I'll just check with Victor if Victor's still here. Debbie, oh, there we are. Debbie asked. Did I answer Debbie? I've just put that other one. Have we just done with that piece of paper? Debbie asked, how is Bill, and any messages from him? Okay, how is Bill, and any messages from him? Bill has said, I feel jealous when I think of you as someone else. So Bill may be dealing with his own jealousy about not being with you or not spending time with you. I feel jealous when I think of you with someone else. So it's not that you're with someone else, but he may be thinking about you with someone else, and he does not like that. This is not the end. So whatever's going on with him, it's not the end. It's not over between you, okay? They give me fear. He definitely doesn't want you with anybody else. What else do you need to know about this, okay? We've got, it's just not the right time, that's all. It's not the end, but it's not the right time. So have patience in the timing, okay? Thank you, Ed. Did you donate to me then? Is that why you're asking? Ed, did you donate to me? If you did, I need to know what your question is. Oh, thanks, Divine, I know. Yeah, I've done Bill. Let's do Rich G. Rich G says, hi Liz, please, any message for me in love, being no contact for 10 months. So what do you need to know about in love? Okay, I'm not tired, honey. It's just frustrating when my YouTube goes down like this. Please understand, I'm not tired. It really annoys me when these blips happen because it just messes everything up. You know, and it's like, I don't understand why. Because first of all, my tablet froze, my chat froze. I've got no chat going up and down here. And when it freezes on here, and I can't check on here because this moves up and down. So it's just like, it's frustrating. So I'm not tired. Please understand, I'm not tired. I've got a busy day. It's 11 o'clock. I'm going to work until 5 today because I've got readings and stuff after this. I'm not tired in any way, shape or form. I just get frustrated, which is obviously a lesson I'm learning to calm down when these technical difficulties come in, you know. So this is a message for Rich D. We've got, it's up to you to communicate clearly. So what I'm feeling with this is it may actually be time for you to be the one to reach out to, because you're saying, any message me in love, being in no contact for 10 months, you may need to reach out and communicate clearly. So it's up to you. Now, you may feel like it's up to this other person to reach out, okay, to communicate clearly to you, but I'm getting this message where it may be up to you right now to either send a message or try and communicate clearly in some way, or even to communicate with your angels and ask your angels to open the doors of communication if this is meant to be. Okay, let's get a message for you from your person. We don't want the same things out of life. So it may just be that you want different things right now, so you can't give each other what you need in this moment. Or this person is working out where they are. They don't want the same things out of their life as whomever they are around. So I feel that there are some changes that still need to happen. So again, remember, you get protected in no communication and no contact in separation. So right now you may not be on the same page, and the universe is bringing you back together when you are on the same page. But also it's up to you to look at this in a higher way. I hope that helps, okay? Thank you. You don't need to pray for me though, Debbie, if you're talking to me there, because I'm not, you know, it's just the fact that YouTube does these technical things sometimes. I don't think it's YouTube. I don't think it's just technical glitches, you know. Debbie said, I haven't talked to Bill in over 10 years, so I'm quite discouraged but feeling telepathically. You've got to trust in divine timing. My first separation with my twin was 11 years. And then my last separation with my twin was 8 years, because I've known my twin for nearly 28 years. So we had 11 years apart, and then we went into separation again, okay? And we had, so we had 11 years apart. I'm just trying to work it out because it's just because I'm channeling other stuff. We had 11 years apart, then we got back in touch for 6 years, and then we had another 8 years apart, and then we got in touch last year, and now we're really in a weird place. But yeah, so, you know, I understand what it feels like when you've had 10 years, over 10 years apart from someone. But the thing is, love is always there. You know, it doesn't go away. You are my twin flame. Okay, so this person is aware you have a soul contract, okay? I knew you wouldn't hurt me on purpose, but I couldn't shake my fears and insecurities. So it's all to do with this person's fear and insecurity. You know, is there a timeline around you resuming contact? What do the angels want you to know? We've got faster than you think. So it's going to happen. It was going to happen faster than you think. You just got to let go of the when and all of that. I hope that helps, okay? Alma, just get married, Liz. My masculine is already married, so yeah, okay, that won't be happening. But thank you, okay? This is for Bill, okay? Happy occasion, the 4 of Wands. It's going to happen. You've just got to find strength to make it happen. Okay, so you've got to trust, that's all, okay? Now, I have no idea, like I say, if anyone else has donated to me. Mods, is there any other donations that you can see? Okay, Victor, let me know, please, if there's any other donations, because, you know, otherwise I need to go off, really. Ed says, I might be moving soon. Will I have groceries and things like Wi-Fi to communicate with my twin and not move into my father's smoke shop? Message coming through for you is let go. Let go of stress, let go of worry, have faith, and be assertive. Ask for what you want. Take control of your life. Oh, thank you, Karina. I've actually done it I've made a buy me a hot chocolate page. I don't know if you can see it. So let me show you where it is. It's just funny. I think it's funny. Buy Liz a hot chocolate. Look at that. You can actually go now and buy me a hot chocolate on this app thing here that I've linked up to my here. I've put it in the description box and on my about page, because I actually was thinking about Victor, that maybe Victor could do this and put it on his channel. And I was doing it yesterday. It took me about 10 minutes to set up. It's quite easy. I couldn't get the layout right, first of all, but I did ask the angels and I did it. So there you go. You can buy me a hot chocolate, or 3 or 10 or however many you want to buy me there. But thank you for that super chat, honey. I do really appreciate that. So what we'll do then, because I have no idea if there's any more donations. Like I say, if there is, I'm really sorry. There's nothing I can do about it. So I will do now a collective message for anyone who's missed out. So Victor, when you timestamp this, and again, I really appreciate you timestamping everything, as you know. If you can kind of put in the timestamp, this is for anyone who didn't get an answer, or however you want to word it. But this is like, because there may not be any more donations that I have missed or something, but this is going to be for anyone who needs a message. So anyone who's watching, anyone who perhaps comes back in later, I can do a buy me a coffee, as you don't have to have a business. You don't have to have a business. It didn't ask me for business details. It just asked me for a link to a website. And I haven't got a website, or I've only got YouTube. Or you can put it social media on there. So you can put YouTube channel, you can put your social media like Facebook on there. You don't have to have a business. That's what it showed when I set it up. It didn't ask me for anything to do with business. It just asked me for, you had to have a link to some kind of social media to link it up to. I suppose it's so people know it's you. You know, so for example, if you think, well, is that really Victor I'm buying a coffee for? I don't know. But, you know, that's what they do it. And then you put the name you want associated with you, and then you have to put your other details behind the scenes, so no one sees that. So, yeah, definitely, Rob, set one up. They asked me that. Oh, I don't know why. So I don't know. I've no idea. I don't know. Okay, maybe you could put your business down as your channel name. I don't know. But I mean, I don't know. It worked for me anyway. I don't know. Okay, so let's do a collective message for anyone who needs it. So we're going to do a message. I'm going to bring in 3 decks of cards for this reading. No more donations, please, as well, so I don't get even more of a mess. But we're going to do card 1, 2, or 3. So what do you need to know? 1, 2, or 3? 1, 2, or 3? Yeah, what it does, Rob, is it gets paid into your bank account, so you can use it wherever you want. Because I didn't know anything about Buy Me a Coffee app or anything like that. So you get it, and it goes into like this, like a virtual bank, I suppose, and then you can transfer it into your bank account. So it's definitely worth doing one. So, and obviously what I'll do is wait until the end of the month and then put it all in at the same time, because then I can obviously put it in for my accountant. Because obviously, you know, we have accountants as well. You know, when you're on YouTube, this is my business, you know, so everything that I get paid, obviously I have to deal with my own account. So I'm doing, yeah, to your bank account. Yes, I thought maybe it'd go to PayPal or something like that, you know, but it doesn't. I'm just doing a pick pile, if you're wondering what I'm doing. I'm just setting the intention in my mind for things that we need to know, and this can be to do with your connection or anything. This is for anyone who's missed out on a question. Actually, you're going to receive an answer here now. This is what I'm doing. For any people, this is what I mean. Like, I try and do my best, but sometimes people don't understand what I'm doing, maybe. I don't know. I'm doing a pick a pile now for anyone who needs a message about your twin, about your journey, about anything. Okay, that's what I'm doing. Okay, so, okay, we've got pile 1, pile 2, and pile 3. Okay, so you can see your piles there, 1, 2, and 3. So you may be drawn to a pile 1, 2, and 3. This is your message. So whomever hasn't received an answer, you're going to receive an answer in this picker pile. So, this is the answer now, 1, 2, or 3. So again, like I say, I do apologise if there's any donations being missed, because nothing I can do about it because I haven't got access to them. But you're going to get an answer now because I'm setting their intention to the universe to bring the messages in you need to hear now. Okay, so 1, 2, and 3. Okay, 1, 2, and 3. Okay, let's start with pile 1. Compromise. There may need to be some balance to bring this connection in. Now, something could also be manifesting or coming to fruition between Ling, no donations, no donation. Let me just put in again. No donations, just so you know. No donations. Okay, there we go. So this is pile 1. So compromise. Something could be happening around the Libra season. And the Libra season is between the 23rd of September and the 22nd of October. So if you're asking for a timeline for something you're going through, it could well be around that time. But there may also be a compromise because your person is saying to you, I promise you my heart and I promise it you forever. But there may need to be a compromise for this to happen. So you may need to have a heart-to-heart conversation or open up together about something, or there may be something that needs to be released first, because whatever the heaviness is, the energy will pass. So whatever the heavy energy is, or whatever the heavy situation is, the baggage, the burden, the situation that needs to be released, whatever that is, that's going to be released and it will soon pass. And if you're feeling there's any heavy energy around you, that will soon pass because the angels are intervening. You have angels helping you. So you may see 444. And also, they're also having very vivid dreams about you. So if you're having vivid dreams about them, they are having dreams about you. They're saying, I'm always having vivid dreams about you. Why? Because the angels are getting involved in your connection to move you together. Because I do feel you're meant to be. And they're promising you that you're going to be together. I promise you. You may see a stag as well. So you are being shown that you have a future with this person. Something could well be manifesting for you around the Libra season. Even an honest, like an honest open conversation. And whatever the heavy energy is, that will pass. So I feel any obstacles are in the way are going to be removed out of the way to bring you together. And something could well happen between September and October, okay? Pile 2. If you pick pile 2, there's helpful people around you guiding you right now, helping your connection or helping something in your life. So this could also be to do with work. It could be to do with guidance or answers that you need. Now, what your person is saying to you is, I could never get over losing you. So they know they don't want to lose you because they'd never get over that. They would never get over that. That would be their biggest regret to let you go. So they're not going to, okay? They used to cringe at romantic movies, but now they resonate. So they may well be seeing things in films or shows or even on social media that resonate with them. They used to cringe at things like that, but now they understand because they feel this way about you. Have a good scream. So if you're feeling any pain or struggle in your body, let that go. Scream it out because you're going to get deeper in this connection. You're going to get deeper. And you have to get deeper with yourself. You have to go through the hard times to recognize who you are as a person. So you get deep with yourself. You go into your own soul growth. You understand things on a very deep level. So you may need to have a scream because you may get frustrated or stressed out. And they've been visited in their dreams by a loved one who told them to trust in love. So if they've lost a loved one who was close to them, perhaps it was a mom or a dad or a sister, a brother or a friend or whoever, that person visited them in a dream and told them it's safe to love. It's safe to trust in love. It's safe to get deeper with someone in love. So I feel there are, like in pile 1, we've got angelic intervention. Pile 2, we've got spirit intervention. So loved ones on the other side assisting with the journey here, whether they're from your side or their side. So have a good scream, let go of anything you need to, anything that's stressing you out or getting on your nerves, because the right people are helping right now. And again, helpful people or helpful person, I feel this is people who've walked the earth who are now up there. So I definitely feel there are people, whether they are living or past, assisting this journey. I hope that helps, okay? And that could also be a sign if you've got a loved one around you. They are around you helping your journey. They are a spirit guide to you. Pile 3, okay? We've got communicate clearly, remain positive. So you need to remain positive that your person is going to communicate to you, and it will be clear when they do, because you're going to see signs. You're going to see signs of this communication coming in, and I feel they're going to communicate to you that they should have taken your advice. Okay, so you may have given them advice in some way, and they wish they'd have listened to you, but they had to find their own way. You can't rescue someone. You can't make them listen to you. They have to find it out for themselves. So this is a clear message. They will communicate to you, and they're going to clearly get something across to you that you've helped them in some way, and they wish they'd have listened to you at the time, but they had to find their way. Okay, and you're being guided to remain positive about communication, about when it's going to come in. You can also clearly communicate to the universe what you want, and then remain positive about it. So this is about manifesting as well. Listen to your favourite song to calm you down. So if you're feeling stressed out or anxious, or you're feeling all this heaviness, if you listen to your favourite song, something that uplifts you or makes you feel better, it's not only going to calm you down and relax you, but it's going to uplift your vibration. Friendships are changing. Okay, and friendships are changing so you can be around the right kind of people. Now, the first thing I'm connecting with here is they may be releasing certain things in their life to be more in alignment with you and the spiritual journey you're on. So they may be letting go of people. They may also be realizing their situation has changed if they're with a karmic partner and it's more like a friendship. And that's also changing. So they may be arguing more, or there may be more toxicity there. So they can obviously move into this awareness of a karmic ending ahead. You may be moving on from certain people in your life too. So things can be changing. And they dreamt that you went on a vacation together, a holiday together. So they had a dream that you went on a holiday together. And that was also a change. So what I'm also connecting with here as well is if there's any connections that are friendships, they are changing into more. So if you just have like a friendship with your person, that's going to change into more. So I feel this is a big message coming through in this pile about you have to remain positive about the things you want. And also communicate clearly with the angels about the things you want to manifest and the things you don't want to happen in your life, because they should have taken your advice, and maybe you're feeling a bit resentful about that and thinking, I wish they'd have listened to me about that friendship they're in or that thing they're doing. But they do know now. So whatever it is, they know now what they need to change. So a bit of a mixed bag in these messages. So take the bits that resonate. Again, it's a collective message. So I feel little bits will resonate with everyone in a certain way. That's what you need to know. So like I say, I'm really sorry about what's happened today with the technical stuff. There's nothing I can do about it. But I am going to be live again on Friday. Okay, so I'll be live again on Friday. You can catch me then. If you haven't already, give me a thumbs up. It really does help. And if you want to reach out to me for a personal reading, it's guidedbyangelsreadings@gmail.com. That's my new email. I'm not connecting with the other one. What else? If you want to message about anything else, just click anywhere during the replay and you'll receive an answer in the moment, something you need to know. But please understand, I have been live for nearly 4 hours. It does take a lot of energy. And when there's technical difficulties, it does get frustrating. So, that's why I'm going off. So thank you all for being here. I'm sending you so much love. Big thank you to my moderators for being here as well. Have a great day, and I'll see you soon.